What's up, guys? This is Hot Swappable Gaming playing Naruto D&D. I am your host, as always, Connor. With us, we have Mike playing Shiro.
What's up?
Zach playing Hajime.
Hello.
And Nick playing Kozukai.
Always a Nick.
So, where we left off, the team has come across a pissed off Owari who has thrown Koyote off of the Hokage mountain. The team came across this just in time to grab Koyote before he hit the ground. Owari then appeared in front of Shiro and demanded he release Koyote. Where then, after Shiro refused, he appeared behind his back and had his sword to his throat.
And my dick's out.
No, it isn't. At this moment, and at that moment, 10 Anbu Black Ops had landed, surrounding everyone. Also,
my dick out.
Hajime, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna cut that dick off. Also, Hajime used his jutsu to try and show off his abilities and all that. When he saw a bear appear in front of him, and then
I touched it.
Yeah, he went to go pet the bear, and bear got a little growly.
Yeah, because he grabbed his dick.
Oh, how big was the bear?
Apparently, fucking Kozukai is Jared.
It was wartime, okay?
A 12-year-old boy has become Jared. What has the world come to you?
Yeah, he's now diddling 5-year-old kids.
5-year-olds. I'm doodling fetuses.
Oh,
It's the only way to make that work.
Oh my god.
jeez.
I really hope one day we get famous and that can be a quote that everyone looks back to. I'll be diddling fetuses.
No, if we...
Oh, I thought you were gonna say janitor sign is the new Jared. I thought that's what was gonna be said.
That can be on his poster.
Yeah.
GG.
It's like pregnancy sex. You doodling a fetus.
Okay, we're done with this, Nick. Connor, mute him. He's done.
Man, it's getting close. Man, it's getting close.
So like swords at my back of my neck, I guess.
No, it's around. It's the front of your throat. It's at your throat.
Oh, so you're holding it at my throat from behind me.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
And action.
And that's where we left off. Any questions? Shut up, Nick.
I was about to say something.
I know. All right.
Owari, why do we need to let him go?
He says that man is a traitor.
How so? What did he do?
And so at this point, you see all of a sudden Naruto appears on top of the Hokage, on the gate that is surrounding the Hokage mansion where you are just outside of.
Okay.
At which point he yells out, "What is the meaning of this?"
Genjutsu check.
Roll Genjutsu check.
You can do a janitor sign, I believe.
I really should know what my Genjutsu is off the top of my head, but I don't. Hey, look at that.
As far as you can tell, you're not under a Genjutsu.
Alright. I'm just
Lord Hokage, it seems Owari's pissed off at Koyote for betraying us of some sort.
So at this point, Owari removes his sword from Shiro's throat, kind of looking around at the Anbu. And he looks up at Naruto. He says, "Koyote is a traitor to the Leaf. He has attempted to murder my squad and attempted to backstab me. Twice." To which point Naruto responds, "What do you mean?" "My team was attacked today. I was learning about our new squad mate here." He gestures to Hajime. "The squad mate that you had just assigned us. He used a mist technique and was attacked by Koyote's summoning. Had I not stepped in, I don't know what would have happened. And what's more, the S-rank mission you sent me on, the one to track down and make a deal with Orochimaru, the scroll had a secret code written on it, one used in previous generations of the Leaf. A code you and I were no longer aware of, but Orochimaru recognized easily as he was from the previous generation. When Coyote and I encountered Orochimaru the other day west of the Leaf, Orochimaru spoke of how he recognized the code, and then he told me it was truly inscribed on it. Coyote had a secret goal. He kind of grits his teeth. A goal to assassinate me through Orochimaru. And when Orochimaru refused, Coyote attacked me himself. At this point, Coyote, you see, opens his eyes and kind of jumps to his feet.
How do you know we don't have a hell of a grip on him?
I'm just holding his body.
Yeah,
like.
you were just holding him.
Like a little baby.
At which point he yells, "Nonsense! Owari attacked me. He was making a deal with Orochimaru. He is the traitor. He is planning to destroy this village, and he intends to use his team, his group of fellow outcasts, to do it. I overheard Owari talking to Orochimaru before I arrived, and they were planning on how to destroy the leaf."
Wait, where? When was that happening?
We weren't there.
Yeah, you weren't there.
He has his own life, too.
No, why just exists to entertain us?
GG.
Where were we when this happened? You were on your fucking way. Remember when Coyote went ahead of you? Oh, man. Twitch point. This is going to be a little bit of a narrative. Feel free to chime in as necessary. Owari responds, "I have no desire to destroy the Leaf Village. This is my home. I want to protect this place just as much as you do, Naruto. To that extent, I've put my life on the line time and time again. You know my actions are genuine." Now, which when Naruto yells, "Both of you, drop your weapons. You're under arrest."
Oh, no.
And Owari reluctantly removes his sheath for his sword, as well as the bags that is holding a various assortment of scrolls, kunai, shuriken, etc. At this point, you see Coyote draws a kunai and begins to dash at Owari.
Well, nay.
Can I make a trip check?
Yeah, you can make a trip check.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, what do I roll for that?
What do you roll?
It's
just
pretty much
do it.
just a hit check. Melee hit check.
Melee? Alright. Oh, look at that. I
miss.
missed.
He very easily avoids your foot.
Can I
And he,
attempt to parry?
Yes. I'll give you as well an attempt.
Alright.
Can I point my crossbow at him? Like, when I realize he's dashing? Like, whip off my...
You can, however, since it's you definitely miss.
Did you
Since
parry
you
yourself?
haven't loaded it, since you haven't loaded the crossbow, you unfortunately can't make an attack yet.
Okay.
But I
Fair
mean,
enough.
at this point, you can point it and load it. But by the time he'll reach
That's
Owari,
fine.
you won't be able to shoot.
That's fine. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So he yells as he's dashing past and very easily avoids the attempt to trip in the attempt to disarm him. Or to stop his attack. He yells, "I will not allow this traitor to live!" He makes an attack directly at Owari.
Rasengan!
You see Owari doesn't move, and in fact is staring at Naruto this whole time without breaking eye contact, letting the kunai stab directly into him.
Where did it stab him?
You see, you can't tell exactly because it's kind of behind Coyote's body. You can tell it's somewhere in the chest area.
Okay.
At which point, you see Owari is still, without breaking eye contact, starts talking to Coyote in a much softer, calmer tone. "We were given an order, Coyote. You have broken your vow. You know what that means, don't you?" At which point Coyote responds, "I understand what I've done. I'm content with my actions, knowing that you'll die here." And you see Owari smiles and kind of chuckles. "Will I now? Haven't you noticed?" And he kind of moves himself back a little bit. "I'm not bleeding." Roll a ninjutsu check.
Really?
Yep.
Am I trying to identify?
Yep, to identify.
You are.
Ha 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 ha.
GG.
Roll.
I actually realized I didn't have this written down, so it's gonna take me a minute to pull it up.
17.
What? How do you have 17?
Ah.
I call malarkey.
I promise you. I'll
I
let
haven't
Connor.
looked-
I
I
can
haven't
let
looked at
Connor
the
do the
sheet yet,
math.
so
Then
regardless, even then, if it was closer to a more standard 11, that's still a 19.
Jesus Christ! How did you
I-
get 17?
I can explain it later.
All right.
What the fuck was that technique called? So it's gonna take me a second to pull it up. Otherwise, I can describe it.
sure.
Just describe it.
So it's you recognize it to be very similar to the jutsu. This is a little bit of metagaming that the Raikage uses, where he coats his body in pretty much like the electrical chakra. That's versus a pretty much an impenetrable suit of armor.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you see, it's that technique.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Why
gonna
the
get that technique.
fuck
Oh,
don't I
hell
have this
yeah.
written down?
That's cool.
GG.
Is it the
Regardless,
electric
all right.
or lightning shield? Is that what it's called?
That might be it. I don't remember.
Because that
Anyway.
reflex attacks. 10 out of 10.
No, this one doesn't reflect. It's worked intended to be just armor.
Yeah.
And then you see Coyote. He begins to he starts speaking a little bit rougher. Damn you! This was all part of your plan, wasn't it? And you see black ooze begins to pop out of his throat, and it starts popping out of pretty much every orifice around him, and it's completely holding him down to the ground.
Ugh.
At which point you hear Naruto then say, Owari, you're to follow me. Your team is under house arrest until we investigate the situation.
Bitch,
You're
what?
and you're still under arrest yourself, Owari. And Owari, he kind of, once again, a little bit calmer in his demeanor. May I give my team a brief message? Go ahead. So at this point, Owari looks at you while he says, Team, I'm sorry for what you've seen today. Coyote was responsible for the attack on Hajime, as well as the situation involving Higeki. Shiro, I'm sorry for threatening you. That said, and he gets a little bit more serious here, you broke a direct order. If you truly intend to follow the way of the ninja and the will of fire, you're doing a poor job. And he gets a little bit calmer again. When I'm released, we'll undertake our practice and teamwork.
Speak for yourself.
Do you say this?
Oh, really quietly. Like.
Alright, let me pull up a worry sheet here.
Yeah, listen, fam.
First off, I'm confused as to what you mean by that in the first place.
Teamwork.
Is that what you're talking about?
I
Yeah.
presume that's what he was talking about.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna hear you. You're not too far.
GG.
At which point he's just going to ignore you.
Alright, that's fine with me.
Then you hear Naruto once again. Ambu, grab Coyote and Owari's belongings and bring them to me. And bring Coyote to me. At which point the Ambu say, yes, Lord Hokage. And a few of them branch off, grabbing everything that Owari had dropped. A couple of them grabbing Coyote, covered in the black sludge. And then the other ones, the other three, gather around you. And they each say, we're taking you to your homes. You aren't allowed to leave there until we've conducted our investigation.
Sure. But can I make a trip to the store first? I'm out of groceries.
No.
Same. Well, can you buy us groceries?
No.
So we're gonna starve for like 3 days.
Yeah.
So you see the one, so they're all wearing white cloaks, by the way. You can roll a knowledge check.
Knowledge of what?
Fucking
Knowledge
food
of
pills.
ninja lore or anything involving politics or anything that might relate to the Hokage. Streetwise will also accept.
They're gonna give us fucking food pills. God damn it. I wanted to eat turkey.
So Kozukai and Shiro, you're aware of who these people are. Hajime, you do not recognize them right off the bat. But you recognize that these are the Ambu that are directly under the orders of the Hokage, not the ones that are part of the standard Ambu units. And you see that the one who appears to be a leader as far as you can tell, he holds up his hand and you see it starts to kind of flow with chakra. And he says, "You're now going to go to your homes, or else we're going to force you there."
All right, whatever.
But I'm hungry, as I say, walking towards the house.
Okay.
Hand through the chest.
GG.
Hand through the chest?
Yeah.
He stabbed me? What the
Yep.
fuck? What the
Oh,
fuck?
I see what you're saying.
Why you do that, Hajime?
No, I was talking about them.
No. Since you're walking, they're going to just keep walking with you. And you all are arrived at your house, and you see that the Ombu is standing guard.
Nighttime, right?
Nah, it's not nighttime yet. It's still, kind of midday-ish. Well, I guess it's kind of evening, isn't it? You guys finish your training and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the window and ask, and hand him a $10 bill. Say, "Can you go get some food?" Or have somebody come and get some food for us.
What's a $10 bill?
I don't know. Yeah, 100 real.
Okay, so you're gonna hand him 100 Rio?
Yeah, and ask him to have somebody go shopping for us.
He takes the 100 Rio, pockets it, and just continues to glare at you.
Excuse me?
He didn't say
Excuse me. Why are we on house arrest?
So were you all at Shiro's then? Is that what
assumed
the
I'm at
situation
my
is?
house.
Okay, it sounded like you were chiming in with them, so I was confused.
No, that was me yelling.
No,
Okay, there's no response from the Ombu.
Yo, Anbu.
He sighs, turns around, says, and it just looks at you.
Why are we on house arrest? What did we do?
You were involved in the situation. Until this matter has been sorted out, none of you are free.
Give me a story.
Alright.
I'm not really saying that.
I'm gonna hit the sack early. Yeah.
Tries to stick out the back window.
GG.
So you're trying to sneak out the back window?
No.
So what are you doing?
I'm just looking out the window waiting for food to show up.
The guy's still in front of the door.
I know. I'm not expecting him to leave.
Alright, so you're just sitting and waiting. What are you going to do, Hajime?
I'm gonna cook some food that I have at my house.
Lucky.
Okay.
GG.
I'm gonna cook some turkey.
Oh, fucking super lucky.
I'm gonna make a turkey ramen.
Oh my god, this is kind of weird.
Okay.
And then I'm pretty much gonna just lay down, read some manga, and go to bed.
Okay. So before you just finished your meal, you hear a knock at the door.
Hello, who is it?
And you recognize it to be the face of Shikamaru.
Hi, Shikamaru. What's up?
He says, we're going to ask you some questions. And he gestures to the Ombu, who is the Ombu officer who's with him.
All right, come on in.
All right. They both sit down. I assume you have a couch in your house?
Yeah, generic setup. Yeah.
Okay. So he sits down on the couch and he says, so we're going to ask you some questions relating to the situation today.
All right.
How familiar are you with Koyote and Owari?
I don't know Koyote at all, besides the fact of, I've heard of him. I believe he's one of the leaders of the Anbu. At least I understood that just from my knowledge around growing up here. But, Owari, I'm fairly new to his team. I don't know too much about him.
Do you know why they were having their arguments?
I don't know why they were having the argument, nor do I understand what was really going on at all. I don't. I think it was just wrong place at wrong time.
Has Owari ever given you a reason to not trust him?
Like I said, I haven't really ever spent much time with him. He introduced me to the team, and then I saw him today. I haven't had much interaction with him.
How about Koyote?
I've never spoken to the guy. life.
Okay. What were you doing today before the situation happened?
Yeah, Shiro, Kozukai, and I were kind of walking around. We ran into Owari, and we were talking about some of more of our skill sets and all this. And Owari said he didn't know much about me, hadn't had time to read up on me yet. And I said, well, I can create mist, and I created mist, and all of a sudden there's a goddamn bear in front of me.
A bear. Was it like a wild bear?
I couldn't tell. I don't know the difference between a wild and a non-wild bear. But I thought it was
Typically, if it was, for example, a summoning, it might have an indicator on it. Did you notice anything like that?
I think so. I didn't examine it too much. I kind of touched it to see if it was really real, and kind of backed off once I realized that's a fucking bear.
Is there anything else that you feel we should know?
I think the black ooze was disgusting, and I can tell you, I'll vouch for Shiro and Kozukai that really were, it seemed like, in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had nothing to do with this.
Thank you for answering the questions.
Uh-huh.
Assuming things go well, you'll soon be free from your temporary house arrest.
All right.
And he begins to walk out.
Deuces.
So Shiro, roll listen check.
We're so far away from each other?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this doesn't relate.
Nope. Okay, so you hear a banging at the door.
But I was still looking out the window up front.
Yeah, and?
Alright, whatever.
You hear a banging at the door, Shiro. And Kozukai, you will also hear the banging at the door.
And I immediately sense chakra.
Alright, you sense the chakra to be Shikamaru's.
You want to get that, Kozukai?
Get what?
Exactly.
I said that you heard the door as well.
Oh, alright, I'm gonna open the door then.
And you open it to see Shikamaru Nara.
What do you want?
He says, we have some questions that we need to ask you and your roommate.
Not until I get my groceries.
They walk in anyway.
This is gonna push past him.
Slap him.
The Yambu just pushes past you and Shikamaru follows behind him. Roll a balance check.
Disrespectful.
God damn. If I fall on my ass, I'm just gonna sit there with the door open behind me.
You hold your balance and you maintain your standing position.
Alright.
There's something wrong here.
He says, we have some questions that we need to ask you involving the situation that occurred.
There's not much to tell, but sure.
Well, we'll be the ones to judge that. Now then, do you have furniture at your place?
Nope.
No. I have a bed and a couch.
That's furniture.
Well, that's all the
That's
furniture.
furniture. Just one couch?
Just one couch. Have a seat. Traditional style.
Shikamaru takes a seat. The Ambu stays standing. And he kind of looks around a little bit, just observing the surroundings, and he says, so you two live together?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do now.
Accident
What
happened in
happened,
my house.
Yeah, what happened there?
Don't know. All of a sudden, I leave my house to go over to Shiro's place. Come back, it's all burnt down. Don't know what happened. They said a lamp started the fire.
I see. Tell me, how familiar are you with Owari and Coyote?
Very familiar with Owari, since he's our teacher. Kind of like the guy. But he won't teach me any amazing abilities. Coyote,
Uh-huh.
Don't know him too well. Just know he's kind of a shady guy.
And they look at you, Shiro, now.
One thing I know about Coyote is that he's head of the Anbu, and that him and Owari, I guess, aren't on good terms, from what he told me.
Shikamaru kind of smiles at that and chuckles to himself.
But yeah,
Says,
other than that, I don't know what you're really asking for. You digging for something specific?
Shikamaru says, has either one of them led you to believe, or has either one of you done anything that you would consider to be distrustworthy or dangerous or dishonest?
Well, the Hokage sent us on an A-rank mission, so I guess I can't consider anything less than that. This is trustworthy.
And we've been bounty hunting, so that's kind of dangerous. Almost died a few times.
Shikamaru kind of looks around and says, I didn't ask about bounty hunting or danger.
I thought that's what you said.
Has Owari or Coyote done anything that you would deem dishonest or distrustworthy or something that might put the village in danger?
Nope. I wouldn't say that.
I mean, I wouldn't trust Coyote as far as I could throw him. That's saying a lot.
How about Owari?
I trust Owari, but not wholeheartedly.
Not wholeheartedly. What do you mean?
I mean, I would sacrifice myself for Owari, and I expect him to do the same for me. And I don't think he'd betray the village, but I don't know 100% well. He kind of keeps to himself.
Shikamaru kind of nods his head at this. He kind of pauses for a moment. Says, how long have you and Owari been on a team?
Well, since we started the academy.
Yeah, since we graduated. So what? 4 weeks?
Yeah, roughly a month. He says, and how long have you known Coyote?
This is a little shorter.
About half a month.
When was the first time you met him?
Our first mission.
Your first mission?
Yep, he walked inside the room after we were leaving. That was the first time.
And that was at your first mission, okay. Have you had any moments to speak with Coyote?
Not that I can recall.
I mean, there have been a couple times. I was trying to figure out that Ken dealio.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we are familiar with that situation.
Other than that, not at all.
He kind of leans back a little bit. He says, it's kind of funny. He doesn't say the same thing. He says that he gave you two your own personal jobs to kind of follow or observe Owari and see if he was doing anything distrustful.
Is that what he said, huh?
Yes.
Interesting.
Do you really believe that?
And at this point, he kind of chuckles to himself. He looks at the Anbu member. And he then he kind of looks back at you. He says, I do. After all, that black ooze that you saw come out of him was part of a seal that he opted into. A seal that he chose to take to prove his loyalty to the village. A seal that makes him unable to lie to the Hokage and to myself.
Cool.
So he kind of leans in, looking at you two. He says, so, do you really expect me to believe that despite that seal, despite everything that's happened, you and him have never had any prior contact involving this job?
What exactly are you looking for?
It says, do a gather information check. He says, that's for us to figure out here. Right now we're looking for anything and everything that might apply to the situation.
Well, even if you know the truth now, I mean, we haven't even gathered any information. So there's nothing you'll get out of us. We don't have anything.
So Owari's not done anything that you would deem to be dishonest or traitorous or anything like that?
Well,
Not that we've seen him done.
there is one thing. I've been meaning to ask him about it. There are 2 bodies that had the cote on them that were fused into their skin. You ever brought those bodies back? I assume it's from some special mission now.
Well, I'll look into that. Is there anything else?
Nah, that was it.
Do you know why Coyote and Owari might not trust each other?
No idea.
Or might not like each other, or might have whatever issues?
To this day, no idea.
I mean, wasn't Owari a rogue ninja at one point?
Yeah, he kind of chuckles. He says, well, I wouldn't have called him a rogue ninja. He was more of a wandering one who came to this village when he was much younger.
Well, that might be the only reason. That Owari's an outsider, and Coyote doesn't like outsiders. Big bully.
So at this point, Shikamaru kind of stands up, and he gestures the Anbu to come with him. He says, so you'll, while we conduct our investigation, you'll still be confined to house arrest, but once everything's taken care of, you'll be free to go, assuming that we don't have to pursue anything further. Oh, one more question. Where's your other teammate? You're the one who's still alive. Silas.
Should be at his house.
If he's not at his house, he's probably somewhere in the forest training.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. I would have served you some tea, but we don't have any groceries, so.
Yeah, we're out of food. And give that guy 100 Rio.
He kind of looks at the Anbu, and he kind of sighs, and he kind of pulls out his own wallet, and he sets 100 Rio. He drops it as he's walking by. Do you have a table on the way out?
Yeah, you know what? Sure, there's a table.
He sets 100 Rio on the table, and he says, there, consider that covered.
But that's not food.
He just keeps walking.
I'm gonna start eating the Rio.
Give it her.
You're gonna eat the Rio.
Yeah.
GG.
All right, that is 100 Rio that you have just digested, or attempted to at least. Hey, roll a fortitude save.
GG.
What's my fortitude at? Oh yeah, it's that.
3. No, I'm just kidding.
1 second here.
Sure, I hope you know the Heimlich.
The heck's the Heimlich?
So you don't feel right, but you're not dying or anything.
That's fine with me.
Okay, so they walk away, and you see that the Anbu are still stationed outside your door.
I'm gonna get on the telephone and call the grocery store to have a delivery.
All right, you get the grocery store on the phone. Hello, welcome to the Konoha grocery store. How can we help you?
I need tea of any kind. I need some meat of any kind, as long as it's not human. And some vegetables.
Well, I can tell you we've got all of those in stock.
Do you guys deliver food?
Unfortunately, we do not.
Can you make an exception? I'll pay you guys well if you deliver.
Unfortunately, we cannot. We have very strict rules that we've got to follow, and we aren't allowed to break them, even for even for an increase in pay.
Yeah, screw these guys, because okay. So, like, I'll order some, like, ramen. Maybe the ramen shop orders or delivers.
Alright. I hang up the phone. Quite rudely.
Okay. You've hung up the phone.
I mean, Shiro said he was gonna call.
No, I thought you were gonna know. All right,
I don't know the number.
Heck, I don't know it either. Or do I?
Roll a knowledge check.
Magic phone book.
Yeah, you're familiar with it.
All right. This Ichiraku ramen.
And you hear an old man say, yes, this is Ichiraku Ramen. How can we help you?
Sweet. You guys deliver?
Let me see here if we've got our delivery guy. There's a pause. Yeah, we've got our guy here. What can we get for you?
Oh, sweet. They deliver Kozukai.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me a bowl of miso soup.
Take 2 of those. Actually, I'm just kidding. I'll get a bowl of traditional ramen and a bowl of miso soup.
All right, you looking for anything special in the ramen or just like the full supreme?
Supreme.
All right, so for the miso soup, that's going to cost you 400 Rio. For the ramen, that's going to cost you 1,200.
1,200 real for ramen?
It's supreme ramen.
Is there anything cheaper?
Yeah, we always have the simple basic ramen.
Hey,
that's going to be 600 Rio.
Take that.
All right, so that's going to be 1,000 Rio in total. We'll have it to you in about 15 minutes. What's your address?
This address right here. On the the left side.
Undefined address here, yes, sir. 505.
Thank you. We know exactly where that is.
505.
Sweet.
All right. I'll have it to you in 15 minutes.
All right, cool. Click.
About 20 minutes go by, and you see that someone is walking up past you, like the window up to the door. And you see the person, the ombu at front, say, you aren't allowed to go any further from this point. The guy says, but these guys, they made an order for some ramen. I'm just trying to deliver it. And the man kind of looks at it and he turns to his buddy and says, I am kind of hungry.
That's when I opened the door.
All right, you open the door and they look behind and they see you.
Hey, the ramen's here, Shiro.
All right, you got your 400 Rio?
I do.
All right. So with my 600 Rio. All right, step out, and I'm gonna try to walk past the Anbu, get the ramen.
The ombu immediately stop you.
All right. So if you're not gonna let me out, you're gonna let him through.
So at this point, roll a diplomacy check.
Isn't that like a 1? Let me see. Oh, it's 2.
Yep.
So the guy walks up and he grabs the container that was holding the ramen. He opens it up and he flips it so that way it falls onto the ground.
You're treading on thin ice here.
Then he pulls out his wallet and he hands some Rio to the fellow and he says, if they call you again to bring food this way, don't do it.
That's when I go back inside and start ordering pizzas, random foods from every restaurant. I don't actually do that though. I really want to.
Yeah.
I'm just tempted to pick up that phone.
So is this house arrest or what is this?
Because he says this is house arrest. You aren't allowed to have anything incoming or outgoing. You aren't allowed to leave, and no one's allowed to enter other than us.
That sounds a bit like torture if you're starving us.
He looks at you and says, this is the situation that you've been dealt. It's not our fault that you're at home and you don't carry food.
Well, perhaps some unexpected circumstances prevented that from happening. Perhaps we were on our way to go to restock.
And he looks at you and he says, I don't care.
Of course.
At least give us a food pill, fam. We hungry.
All right.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Shout out to my diplomacy being so goddamn high. Please don't roll a 1. Oh, hell yeah.
So at this point, his buddy, he just turns to him and says, seriously, let's just not deal with this. Let's just give them something to shut them up. And he kind of looks at his buddy and he says, fine. And he pulls something from his belt. Yeah, well, it's from under his cloak. And you see he drops 2 pills in his hand, and he hands them to you.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
He's silent, and he just turns around afterwards.
Yeah, close the door.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't eat those pills, Kozukai.
Should have told me that sooner.
Gee, both of them or just one?
I just ate one of them.
Okay.
I crushed mine.
Okay. Hey, Kozukai, roll a fortitude save.
Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me?
Sure, I got a white
That's
castle.
the greatest name. That should be this episode.
So you start feeling kind of sleepy, but you're able to hold yourself awake.
Sleeping pill. Nice.
But you do also feel like your hunger has been sated somewhat.
At least he kept his word and gave us some food.
I'm gonna do Sense Chakra again to see how strong the chakra signatures are.
It's pretty overpowering. You sense that they are far superior to your own.
Dang it. Alright, I'm going to bed. Screw this.
Do you expect the Ambu to be bitches?
They used you to be. You're just friggin' watching over some kids, some guinea. For a house arrest.
So you go to bed?
Oh yeah. Going straight to
Okay. Kozukai?
I'm gonna go and make a pot of coffee. Oh wait, we don't have coffee. Fuck.
We got dog food.
That's not gonna keep me up. Let's throw up. I'm gonna fucking fine. I go and sit in my bed.
And you go to sleep immediately when you do. And Hajime, so well, this has all been happening.
Oh, am I
Have
alive?
you gone to bed or? Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down and just. Yeah.
Okay.
The turkey.
So morning goes by. You guys wake up.
Are the Onbus still there?
Do a spot check.
Fuck, let me get back to the computer.
GG.
I was rapping.
Or I'm
presents.
gonna
guys
say you
took
probably don't have to
fucking
do a
ever.
spot check on that. You really don't have to roll a spot check on that. That's gonna be kind of they're either there or they're not.
Thank you.
So you see that the Ambu who's in front of your house is no longer there.
All right. Well, I leave and head over to Shiro's.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna do a Sense Chakra check to see if they're still outside of my door.
You sense that the Ambu at your house are indeed still outside. As a matter of fact, not only do you sense the 2 that were originally there, you now sense 4 others that are around the house in various locations.
I think that's not good. Alright. See if Kozukai, you awake?
What? Huh? What?
Yeah, something's not right. There's more Hanbu here.
How do you know they're Ambu?
They're just about as strong as the other guys.
Doesn't
I'm
mean
just
they're
gonna
Ambu.
assume. Well, if they're not Hanbu, then something else is definitely going on here.
I really hope it's just the Ambu.
I'm gonna try and train in my house.
Same.
What are you trying to train?
Speed rank.
That's gonna be hard.
I'm gonna say you won't be able to do that.
What about a Kenjutsu?
I'll say you can train a Kenjutsu, as long as it doesn't require any excessive movement.
Nope, just raw technique. See if I can master Iaido.
Okay.
I'm gonna be training Demonic Mirage, Hell's Element technique.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
I like to imagine that you're practicing by testing on Shiro.
GG.
While he's swinging his sword.
Yeah.
Pretending I'm cutting down. What the heck? Oh, it's on 445. Pretending I'm cutting down an Anbu, cutting him right in half. F is my rolls. Yeah. It's learn DC 14. I think it's, what was it? Like after Mastery 1, it's like goes by 1.
Yeah, that's
Something
still
like
a pass.
Alright. Hey. Alright, that's it for me.
Alright. Hell yeah. It needs 2 successes.
GG.
Okay. Roll again, just in case. Yeah. You have learned it.
Yeah, first strength for me. Woo, 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 woo. That's all I'm doing.
Isn't what's his face? Hajime coming over?
We don't know.
Yeah,
Metagame.
you don't know anything.
I'm sorry.
So Hajime, you arrive at their house.
Well, I'm not a
Kabuki, please.
dog. What the fuck? Kabuki, please. Hello, Anbu.
So roll a spot check real quick.
Me. Okay. Keyboard down. Oh. Ah! Water. A spot?
Yep. So you see that the 2 Anbu who are in front of the house are unconscious.
Interesting. Do I see anybody else there? Or?
You don't see anyone else.
Cool. That's what I wanted. So I try and go through the door.
All right, you knock at the door. Shiro, Kozukai, you both listen to this while you're training.
Alright. Good moment to sense chakra.
You sense Kozukai. Or not Kozukai. You do sense Kozukai. You also sense Hajime.
Oh wait, and I guess everybody else was still there.
Yep, you also still sense the other 6 signatures.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go open the door. Oh, Hajime. Come on in.
And you also see the collapsed Anbu behind him.
Oh.
What did you guys
manage to do
do?
this?
No, it was already like this. What did you guys do?
We should go get. Somebody should go and get the fucking police right now. I'm gonna stay
We should
inside
probably
the house.
get out of here, actually. I'll whisper to Kozukai.
I don't know about that. If we're gonna go anywhere, I'm going to the fucking Hokage mansion. I don't want to.
Well, there are 4 other chakra signatures
Where?
within a very close vicinity.
I'm gonna do a sense chakra check to see if I can spot him out.
Yours is only 15 feet, right?
15 feet.
You don't actually detect anyone.
Fuck.
They're not right here, but they're definitely about as strong as these guys that were knocked out. So I'd rather not stick around.
Well, let's head towards the. I think the Hokage mansion will be the safest place right now.
Wait a second. I just had a light bulb moment. We're being set up. Let's stay in the house.
Light bulb.
Let's just stay in the house. We didn't knock them out. There's no evidence of that. And even if they are, we're just still in the house. So they have no proof. I'm gonna stay here.
I'm gonna do a treat injury check on the knocked out Ambu.
Okay.
See if he's actually fucking dead. I'm gonna be so mad if he's actually dead.
My treat injury is pretty high too, so try.
Hey, look at that.
So you very easily you tell that he is not dead. He is unconscious. You don't know. You don't know exactly what it is. There's nothing that's like a marking on him that you can see. But he's either asleep or unconscious or some variation of it.
So there's just one
Well, you see it on both.
on both. Shiro, Hajime, help me pull these guys inside so we can wake them up.
All right. So
Alright,
I pull
going
him
now.
in.
I mean, we pull them inside.
Yep, you pull him inside.
Hey,
Should we try and wake him up? I can put some water on him.
Yeah,
Fine.
right in their face.
All right, I do. I use
Reasons.
water formation and use all of it and dump it on their face.
All right.
that's a lot of water. We don't have napkins.
Both of them remain unconscious.
Oh my god.
Shit. Okay.
I don't. I go into the bathroom and I grab a needle, like for sewing. Come back out
Okay.
and I poke them both in the leg.
They both remain unconscious.
Fucking serious?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, screw it. Just leave them there. I'm gonna continue training.
You guys stay here. I'm gonna head towards the Hokage man.
All right.
Good luck. Careful. Let me sense chakra one more time to see what direction they're in.
You sense that they're, aside from the two that are now inside the house, the Ambu, you sense that they're all kind of in different corners, kind of making a square formation.
Are you
This
serious?
is before.
A fucking metagaming, god damn it. I swear to God if you do that to us.
I think to myself, where have I heard this before? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Be careful.
All right, I will. I'm gonna activate Slippery Body as well,
Okay.
and I head towards the Hokage mansion.
So you open the door and you see that there's now a wall in front of
You
you.
motherfucker. Goddamn swag bag.
It's like a hard rock wall, as you can tell.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Whore. Faggot face.
He says
Is
a
he a
rock
little
wall.
upset there?
God damn it.
Yeah, it's a rock wall.
Okay, at least it's not that jutsu.
Well, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna hang out here if that's cool.
Oh, yeah. Perfectly fine. We don't have
Sweet.
any food but dog food. You like dog food?
Well, never tried it. Can't say I'm opposed to it, but I can tell you, I can create water if they cut our water bill off, so we can always drink.
All right. Well, I'm going back to training. So, because I'll train until nightfall and then go back to sleep.
It's my favorite part about how people cut off the water bill, not the water supply.
Well, I
GG.
meant like
Son
they
of a
turn off like our access to water is what I meant.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna watch him train so I can start to learn his moves.
All right, you see him performing his Kenjutsu Yado, and you see Kozukai doing a Genjutsu of sorts.
And you see all of a sudden Shiro's dead after I shoot a ball of lightning. And all of a sudden it breaks. He's still swinging his sword.
GG.
Can you use that to make other people believe that they're dead?
In a 20-foot radius. Yes.
I thought it was only like to make someone believe that they had died, that they have died.
Nope, everyone in the 20-foot radius, including the subject, and anyone in there. They think
Okay.
they died.
Okay.
10 out of 10 for that jutsu.
So some time goes by. About 8 hours have gone by. That's where you guys have, kind of tired from your training.
Ambu's still passed out.
Yep, Anbu are still completely passed out.
Huh. What's wrong with these guys? They are dead. There's no way.
Do either of you guys know Genjutsu at all?
Yeah.
I know of it.
Do you want to do a Genjutsu? Well, of course I know of it too, but want to do a Genjutsu check to... Can you sense that we're under a Genjutsu?
Maybe. If we are, I'll do one. Look at that. We're not.
So you sense that you're definitely not under a Genjutsu.
God damn it. I wish I rolled higher.
Well,
So I could be absolutely sure.
you know what, guys? We are shinobi of the Hidden Leaf Building. Are we going to let a wall get in our way?
Yes.
Did I join a pussy team? My team would have tried everything to get out of this.
Yeah, but we're up against the Ambu, and we're under suspicion right now. I'd rather just not cause any problems, unless necessary.
I'm pretty sure this isn't even the Ambu anymore. But I'm just gonna wait at least one more day.
Yep.
Well, can we do the... can I do a search check on the Anbu?
Yeah,
See
sure.
if they have a radio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a radio too.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Out of character, it'd be funny if I summoned Owari right now.
You can summon Owari.
He's got the scroll.
That's my search check.
Okay, so you see that there are various assortment of kunai scrolls, as well as a couple of shuriken, but that's all that you're finding.
Okay, well, I'm going to take their shuriken.
Okay.
How many shuriken did I get?
Alright, so you're taking it from both?
Yep.
That's going to be a total of 14 shuriken.
Sweet.
You're also going to need a bag to hold those in, which we haven't gone over your gear yet.
Oh, I didn't know.
Or, we know you haven't fully bought your gear yet.
I didn't realize that. Well, now I have 14 shuriken. I'm going to make a necklace out of it.
Hey, I have a bag.
Can I have it?
No.
Borrow it until I get my own? I'll pay you.
I have 12 shuriken in there and 3 paper bombs.
You just assume that I've had it before.
Yeah, I'll cut you some slack. That's a very standard
Thank you.
bit of equipment. However, it's going to cost you the full-on price for it.
Well, how much is that?
It's going to be like 600 Rio.
That's fine. I'll just say 600. There we go.
All right, so you put those in your bag.
I'm gonna meditate on what Kami talked about.
All right. Do you want me to be your conscience, or are you just thinking to yourself?
No, just
Okay.
GG.
So some time's gone by. You guys are getting a little stir crazy, getting a little anxious, and getting hungry. Specifically,
I really think these guys are faking it.
specifically Kozukai and Shiro. You're getting a lot hungrier.
I'm just gonna sleep it off. Good night, guys.
Do you mind if I stay the night?
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
If you want to try and leave, go for it.
Yeah, go ahead. You take the bed. I'll sleep on the floor. Fubuki.
Sure. All right.
Before we all go to bed, I think we should take turns sleeping.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Are those chakras gone?
I'll check. Since tracker.
You sense that they are still there, though they have moved somewhat. They're still in like a kind of square area around you, but they've kind of shifted.
They're still there. They moved a little bit. The wall's definitely still there.
Well, Alright. I still think we should sleep in turns.
Yeah.
All right, you guys get some shut eye. I'll stay up.
All right, your choice. I'm not
Before I go
taking
to
a turn
bed, I grab a cup of ice cold water. Toss it on the knocked out Ambu again.
He remains unconscious.
Fucking fakers.
now. And to bed I go.
And to bed you go. So roll a listen check, Hajime. Actually, here, real quick, where are you all sleeping? Like, Shiro, you're in your room. Is everyone...
There's no
Next to the
room.
bed, pretty much.
Do you not even have your own room? I thought you had that.
No.
It's like open. It like has no doors. Pretty much just like the bed is there, and it's
But it's still a separate
We're
room.
So it's
right?
like a studio apartment.
it's like it's got like 3 walls. So it's like enclosed, and then you can see it's separately sectioned off from a part of the rest of the place. But
So, are you two, Hajime and Kozukai, are you in his room, or are you in, like, the living room area?
I'm near the door.
I'm in the room with Shiro. It's designated sleeping area.
Okay.
GG.
Are there any lights that you've left on?
I didn't.
I have low light vision, just so you know.
That's still different from dark vision. Just so you're aware.
I mean, I can't fall asleep without the bathroom light on.
God.
I'm metagaming here. Just for you.
I fucking hate you.
So listen, like you said. For Hajime?
So, you hear that there is some moving at a window.
Window. One near me, upstairs.
It's kind of on
like-
the other side of the house, so like on the opposite wall of the door.
I'm gonna go check that out.
All right, roll a spot check. It's kind of hard to see in the dark, but you know, there's the light from the bathroom on. So you see and hear someone who is slowly opening the window.
Okay. State your. Who are you?
And you just hear silence.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go upstairs to
It's one floor.
Shiro. Oh,
Yep.
I'm gonna go to them.
Okay.
The window's in our room.
I thought the window was in a separate area. Like you have two. Like you've got a window in your room and then a window in like the main area.
Oh, yeah. In
Yes.
the living room, yeah.
Yeah, this one
Okay,
was the
so
one
you
in
meant
the
the other
living
window.
room. Yeah.
Okay, alright, GG.
So you go
Oh,
into
I'm
them and you try and wake them up.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna skip the listen check. You're kind of shaking them. It's not based on audio, so you kind of they wake up.
What is it? Someone
Someone's
breaking in?
at the window.
Of course they are.
And so now you all hear this. You all hear what is a lot heavier of a. You hear some heavy footing.
I swear to God. I do a sense
Grab
chakra
my
check.
gear.
Good thing I sleep in my gear because I'm not gonna sleep in my gear ever.
So you do a sense chakra check. As you do, you sense 3 chakra signatures moving away.
Shit, they grabbed the fucking guys. Let's go. And I dash out there and I use Ray of Lightning technique on the moving target. Stun them.
No, I mean like they were leaving the house already. Like they were outside of that by the time that you were already getting out there.
Son of a bitch, they got the fucking guys. I go out to the kitchen, see if they're in there.
Do a spot check. You know, it's still dark. You see that they are indeed gone.
Motherfucker.
All right, since chakra then.
So you sense kind of the disbursement of the signatures as well. You sense that 3 of them seem to be pretty much on top of each other, and the other ones are kind of right next to them.
So the 3 guys and then the other 2 are next to them.
So it's, from what you can tell, it seems as though 3 of them are pretty much on top of each other.
Okay.
Like they're getting carried?
You could assume that, yeah.
Okay, so 5, and then where's the other one?
Now, all of them, there were 3 who were like on top of each other, and then 3 more that were next to them.
Oh, okay. So they're all gone.
Yeah, you don't sense any more chakra signatures other than your own. Even the wall in front of the in front of the door is completely gone.
All right. Well, boys, it seems we are being baited. We're clearly trying to be framed here.
Yep. I'm gonna call the police. Somebody should go to the Kage mansion.
I'll head to the mansion.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
So you also,
Shut this window.
you all see this. You see, you can't quite tell what it is immediately, but you see a very bright flash that happened in the direction, Shiro, that you can tell of that they were running towards. And you also then hear a kind of a pop, that sounds like that you recognize to be thunder.
That ain't good.
Interesting.
God.
Must be a storm outside. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and get the Kozukai mention.
Yeah, it
I'm
was a
headed there.
storm.
What are you doing?
I'm heading to the Hokage mansion.
Okay.
God damn it.
So you arrive at the Hokage mansion.
Anybody, Shikamaru, Lord Hokage, please. I'm like pounding on the door, running through the halls, whatever you let me do.
So yeah, you're just running through trying to get anyone. You see that someone does walk out of the room, and you see a person with very dark red eyes, or kind of they're red eyes with some black in them. Roll. Do you have knowledge ninja lore?
Yeah.
Roll a knowledge
I can
check.
almost guarantee it. Look.
So she has 2 red eyes?
Sasuke. That guy.
Unfortunately, it is not Sasuke. However, you recognize it to be Sasuke Uchiha.
But he only has 1 red
Okay. All right. So hold up. I know this.
You're right. He has 1 red eye.
So I know who he is, right? I recognized him, knowledge, and all that.
Yes.
Okay. So out of game, is Sasuke good or bad? Like, do I?
Oh yeah, you never finished, did you?
No.
He's a good guy.
Hey, Nick, you shut your fucking mouth. That's metagaming. You don't know, Zach.
Have some fun with that.
Oh, god damn it. God damn it.
You do know that he helped defeat Kaguya, and as far as you can tell with your knowledge ninja lore check, as far as you are aware, he's working with the village.
All right.
Okay, good.
Sasuke?
He looks at you, says, "Yes."
Hi. My buddies and I got into a situation. Can we get your help?
He looks at you. He says, "Well, sure."
Thanks. So I explained the situation to you guys, knocked out, wall, house arrest, all this shit. Okay? So
All right.
that was me like fast forwarding. You realize that, right?
Yep. He says, "All right. So I'm now aware of the situation. What do you want me to do about it?"
I'm pretty sure we're about to be framed or attacked.
Do you know where they went?
I don't know where they went, but my buddy Shiro, my teammate Shiro, he's pretty good at sensing chakra and / tracking. I can actually track.
Well, let's go back to your house and see if we can find them.
All right, so we head to Shiro's house.
And you arrive
Get there
there.
in a flash.
Are you guys still here?
Yeah.
Asleep.
Brought us some help.
Yeah, I bet you did. Better be some Jonin.
You guys have pretty much met him before. You guys recognize it as Sasuke.
Holy shit. That
Oh,
is
that-
some help.
Like I said, I brought some help.
Well, Shiro's still asleep. I'm gonna go wake him up. I go in the room, kick Shiro in the leg.
GG. Hey, you got a death wish, Kozukai?
I do got a death wish. Now we got Sasuke here. Let's go and find those nerds.
Ah, dang it. I'm pretty sure they've already disappeared.
Yeah, but it's Sasuke.
Well, if we can find them, I don't know where they're at.
I'm gonna try and track them, and yes, I do have the feet.
I do
Well,
too.
they went that way. Point the direction they went.
South. Southwest.
So you
It's 2
point
kilometers.
the direction that they went, which was in that direction.
Yep.
So to the east.
By 2 degrees.
What I can see, there's a flash of lightning, and who knows what happened after that. Let's roll, though. Let's go.
All right. So y'all start.
Autobots, roll out.
So y'all still all start heading towards that direction. Until eventually you come across a situation, and you see that there are you see that there's kind of some fires happening scattered around that seem to be generally small and in secluded areas. And roll a spot check.
Metagaming, someone did my plan. Nice. Burned down the whole village.
Wow.
So you all see 6 bodies on the ground, but you can't make out exactly who they are from where you are.
Since chakra, see if I sense any chakra from there.
You sense
They're
2
possible,
chakra signatures, who you recognize to be the Anbu.
Oh, I guess maybe they're still alive.
I hope so.
All right, I'll go over to the bodies then.
All right, you go over to their bodies and you see that they are still unconscious.
There's no way. You gotta be into like a genjutsu or something.
At this point, Sasuke walks up and he puts a hand on both of them, and you see that they both immediately kind of break awake, and they're alert, looking around. It's like, wait, how the hell did we get here? They look at you. He goes, "What the hell are you doing out of your house?"
Yeah, shut it. Stuff's
Yeah,
going on.
You guys
starts-
kind of got attacked.
He, the first one who heard you, Shiro, more than Kozukai, he goes, he goes like, "What did you just say?" And he immediately gets cut off by Sasuke, who he recognizes immediately shuts up. And Sasuke's looking around, he says, "Well, these 4 are dead."
Son of a bitch.
Well, don't know who or what they were, but it doesn't concern me anymore.
So-
We're kind of in the middle of this.
How many of you have low light vision?
Not me.
Kabuki
I do.
is the only one.
Okay. So you see something a little bit more unique, Hajime, as you're looking around. You see that there's a ton of kind of like metal scattered around, as well as a huge streak that is in the ground that seems to have been where the source of the fire started, as it is completely burnt to a crisp.
Guys, something definitely happened here. Something big.
How the fuck has nobody noticed this, and why aren't there people out here?
Sasuke, where's Naruto?
He kind of looks at you and says, "Well, he's either at the mansion in his office, or he's at his home with his family."
Anyways, I'm gonna lead this to you, Sasuke. I'm gonna go home.
Shiro, why are you such a bitch?
Listen, we're still technically on house arrest. No one has came back yet. As a matter of fact, now that I'm freaking out of this house, what time of night is it?
That's pretty late. It's like 12 o'clock, pretty like midnight.
Gosh, dang it.
I mean,
Alright.
the Ambu are here with the show.
Oh,
And
there's
with
nothing
them.
open to get food.
I mean, they got a food pill. As long as they don't put sleeping ointment in it. Asshole.
The guy just kind of glares at you. So Sasuke says, it probably would be best for you all to go back home. I'll finish up here.
Alright.
Alright.
All right.
If you say so.
And the Ambu escort you back to your house.
Do I go back to my house? Like, am I off house arrest? Like,
Nope.
I
So
didn't
they
have
let us
anyone
know?
at my house. So.
So the
killed or
Ambu,
kidnapped.
he looks at you and he says, "You're free to go."
Thank you.
Mm.
So
What time of night is it, though?
It's about midnight.
All right, yeah, I'm going home.
So he's off house arrest. Oh yeah. That's what you're saying here?
Yes,
Why?
because
Also,
you
look at
are not free from the investigation yet.
Shiro and go. Told you.
Yeah, what a bunch of baloney.
Yep.
I'm gonna go home and starve. This is how your people treat us, Sasuke.
Sasuke reacts with more apathy than you've ever seen.
Wow.
Hey. I said this is how your people treat us.
He doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't even look at you.
He's Sasuke. He's like, I'm better than you, kid.
Walk home furiously.
The as you arrive at your home, the Ambu pulls some more pills to his palm, and he says, "Here, if you're still hungry, try these."
I grab one.
I don't know what you guys think happened, but those 4 people are the ones that carried you away. So I don't know what you're doing here, but one of you guys could probably, get reported with somebody. I don't know what you guys do.
You see, one of them kind of puts his finger up to his ear, and he says, "I promise you, they're already aware of the situation."
Where are they?
Alright. I mean, you guys might want to stick inside the house just in case.
I'll let them stay outside.
Alright.
He says,
Shut
"Thank
the
you
door.
for your concern. We're going to stay outside as we were expected to, and I promise you this time nothing will happen."
You say that. I pop the food pill and go inside and try to go to bed.
All right. Roll a listen check before you go to bed. Both of you. Both of you.
As long as it's hell yeah!
Someone's still in the house.
Okay. So Kozukai, you hear the discussion kind of through the door of the two Ambu men who are outside the house. And you hear it kind of sounds like he's talking to a radio. You just hear, uh-huh. Uh-huh. And he's still locked up? Uh-huh. Do you have any idea? Okay. Sounds good. Just tell us when we're good to go. And
Sounds wrong.
then you hear his friend talking to him. He goes, "So what's the situation?" He says, "Well, apparently the ninja who abducted us. I can't believe that we got kidnapped while on watch. I feel like I feel like these kids in here. Apparently the people who took us were waterfall ninja. They were, I was curious if Owari was still arrested, and apparently he hasn't left his jail cell. I wonder if there's someone in this village who hates the waterfall ninja as much as he does."
Starting to think I hate them just as much.
So that's what you heard.
I tell Shiro exactly what I heard. Fast forwarding. Blah 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 blah.
I don't know what any of that means, but I'm going to bed because I'm starving now. 2 days of no food.
You
got food
have
pills,
the
we're
food
fine.
pills.
I
I
question.
pop. Shiro, you're an idiot.
My samurai pride won't let me eat from those scum.
You're a samurai ninja.
My samurai pride is greater. I won't eat from their hands. Crush it into dust and just let it flow out of my hands.
God damn it. I could have used that.
GG. Climb into bed.
All right, and you as well, Kozukai?
Yep.
All right, Kozukai, you fell asleep like a baby. You know, those pills were once again, a little sleep inducing. Yeah, so you are, you're fucking sleeping like you've never slept before. Shiro, you're starving while you're going to bed. You're some might say you'd be filled with regret, but that's really up to you to decide.
Oh heck no! I feel no regret.
In my sleep.
And
Shiro's a dummy.
so we're gonna take a break there.
And this is where Silas comes in. Bum bum bum. He got kidnapped by the waterfall. Son of a bitch.
Potentially.
Holy
Otherwise, you're good to go. Do what you got to do, Hajime.
Cool. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get Blake.
Aye, aye.
Bum 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 bum. Tell her hi for me. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-da. Make sure you Swaggler says hi.
Chi-chi.
Swag loads is he.
She'll know what it means.
So, how do you guys feel about that?
I wanted to fucking fight with Sasuke. I wanted to see him in action. No, let's go to bed. God.
All I know is
I
I wasn't about to get F anymore.
I loved your reaction, Mike.
Well, what?
Light bulb. No. I'm not getting baited into this again.
I know exactly what's going on now.
Oh?
I can't spoil it though.
But now because of your actions, you don't know who attacked, you don't know what happened, you don't know what the waterfall ninja could have wanted.
And we should have told Shikamaru what he fucking had to do.
Last time I effing did that, I got locked up in effing prison. And I'm not doing that again.
What, Mike, what if that's exactly what I wanted you to do?
Yeah. Oh, you mean not go?
Not go?
Well, that's cool. That's better. As long as I'm not effing locked up in jail, I'm good.
Yeah, you're just under house arrest. So much better.
Yep, exactly. And now I'm starving.
Yeah, we can't go shopping. I'm gonna leave a clone in the house tomorrow, and I'm gonna go fucking shopping.
GG. We'll wake up and knock that again. Another wall.
Another waterfall ninja. Surprised they didn't try taking us on.
I mean, what if they had a reason behind it? Unfortunately, you guys didn't track them while they were still alive, so you don't know.
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna get caught up in that.
Hey, that's fine. But,
It's too bad the police station was out of service.
Rip.
Holy fuck. We should have told Shikamaru what was going on. God damn it. The second he said, well, Coyote says, oh, fucking goddamn. I should just like, yeah, oh yeah, I remember that now. That's what, yeah, he did do that, didn't he? I was like, really about to go there. God damn it.
GG.
Kind of fucked
So
us.
that's worst.
Because we lied. Why else?
GG. I mean, we already know. You already told the truth, so what else? There's nothing else to tell.
We didn't tell the whole truth, but we told the truth. Motherfucker. I'm gonna, whenever I come across the waterfall ninja, I'm just gonna kill him. So this is
GG.
for Owari.
GG, dude.
So you come across some in the Chunin exam, or are you just gonna try and kill him on the spot, even if you don't need to?
Well, depending. If it's during the survival exercise, yes. If not, probably not. But it was an accident. They wouldn't. Well, it wasn't an accident. They wouldn't give up their thingamabob.
So, what were you expecting to happen when they were in the square?
You know that jutsu that the Anbu used to seal in Orochimaru and the third Hokage?
You mean that the sound ninja used?
Yeah, the sound ninja used. I thought that's what was gonna happen. I was like, "Fuck, goddamn it, son of a bitch!"
GG.
I did
Hoary,
kind of line
hoary,
it up
hoary.
like that for to try and hope that you'd think about it.
I was so fucking mad. Oh, God damn it! I should have busted out the window the second. God damn it!
Even at the cost of less excitement, I'm not going back to effing jail.
That's what you think.
Hey, maybe I will.
Yeah, maybe
So
so.
good.
Send me to jail.
Sasuke shows up all of a sudden right behind you and puts you in shackles. You're like, "The fuck? You're going to jail? What the fuck? Why?" You lied.
GG.
Oh, God damn it! I just want to learn my lightning shield technique so I don't get hit by anything for 5 turns.
And where is Silas in all this, I wonder?
If he got captured, that's amazing.
GG.
He was never suspected. He was just at the fucking Coliseum cleaning. Went to the training grounds, wondering where we're at. Goes to bed.
Just happens to avoid the Ambu all the time whenever they check on him.
GG.
Walking around town trying to be a good guy. Ambu hopping. Travis walks down one alleyway. They just hop right over him. Don't see him.
GG.
All right. Well, how long is that going to take, do you
I have
think?
no idea. Probably like 15 minutes or so.
Alright. I'm gonna grab some food then. I'll be back in like. Actually, I'm probably just gonna go and start it and then come back here in like 2 minutes.
Aye.
Is Travis going to get on?
Maybe. I haven't heard from him yet. I should be finding out soon. Like 5 minutes or so.
Alright.
I'm gonna be right back as well.
Alright. Wait.
So where we left off, Owari was currently, Owari had been arrested. The team had been under house arrest. Sasuke had discovered a set of bodies with the team, and realized that they were all waterfall ninja, aside from the Ambu who was with them. Silas, you weren't involved in this. So you think, how the fuck did this all happen?
I don't even know where I'm at right now.
So, about 2 days have passed to the point that we currently are. And all of a sudden, we're back in time 2 days.
Oh.
Whoa.
Silas's story. Bum, 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 bum.
Silas, you wake up. What do you do?
I'm gonna head to the marketplace.
You head to the marketplace. All right, you go to leave your house, and all of a sudden you hear a knock at the door.
I'm gonna peek out the window. Just I have like shades, so I'm just gonna peek out barely.
Okay. You see a man there who's wearing an all-black cloak with black hair. You see he has one purple eye and one red eye.
I'm gonna walk out the back door.
Okay, you walk out the back door.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, I'm gonna cut you some slack here. Roll a knowledge ninja lore check.
Yeah, because I don't know who that is.
Rip.
I don't even know if I have that. I have
What do
current
you have?
events and
Wise?
tactics.
Current events will count.
Okay, I don't know. What do I have in current events? 0. Thank you.
All right, let's hope that you get more than a 5 here.
Well, I mean, it's weird because I have like, because I had to have tactic. I have to have some in tactics to be able to. Yeah, never mind. I'm stupid. All right. Hey, I do not know that person.
Holy fuck.
You do not know this ninja, so you sneak out the back.
Yeah.
All right, so you go to open the back door, and you walk outside, and all of a sudden he's there in front of you. And he looks at you, and you see that he has a very unique red eye and one purple eye with a kind of a ripple pattern in it.
Just gonna.
He looks at you, and
I'm gonna reach back for
"What's
my
up?"
blade here.
All right. He looks at you, and he says, "Are you Silas?
Who wants to know?
My name is Sasuke Uchiha."
Hey, nice to meet you. It's a big smile on my face.
He looks at you, and he says, "I heard that you were looking for me.
Yes, sir.
Well,
I wanted to I wanted to see if you could teach me a move that you know.
and what move would that be?"
It is the
Flying bonanza kick.
Shishi Rindan. I think that's
You
how
mean
say
the
it.
Lions Barrage?
Yes.
It's been a while since I've used that technique. Tell me, why do you think I should teach it to you?
Well, really the reason why I want it is so I can be stronger to help protect my friends and anyone else that comes along in my path. My family is all gone, my clan's all gone. My girlfriend was just killed, and one of my squad members just died. So anything that I can learn that can help me protect everybody, I'd like to learn it.
He looks at you and he kind of just holds for a moment. And then he looks at you and says, "All right, I'll teach you the technique."
So is he mentored now?
I mean, for this ability.
Alright.
Cool.
So now you can roll your train check. You know, you're pretty tired from you're pretty tired right now. You've been training with Sasuke the whole day. All of a sudden, roll a balance check.
Well, hold on. I got to write a rank 1 in here.
Aye.
Do I now? I'm real quick. Am I still gonna need to train with him from now on to be able to get to the next ranks in this, or since I've trained with him in the beginning, I know it now, and then I can just keep practicing it?
I mean, it sounds like we're gonna have to continue going through what I'm doing, and then I'll cover that in a little bit.
Yes, sir. You said balance check.
Yep.
All right. Hey, I got good balance, kinda.
So you feel a tremor on the ground. Both you and Sasuke do. But you both keep your composure. And you realize, and you see over in the distance, you see that there is an explosion on top of the Hokage rock, where all the faces are.
Uh-oh.
And Sasuke says, "Well, let's go check that out."
Yeah. Sasuke's
you,
a lot faster than I am.
He's slowing down for you. It's okay. So you two are jumping from rooftop to rooftop. You're following him as best as you can.
Mhm.
When you land in a situation, you land and both him and you are on the roof, and he gestures you to stop. And you look down. Roll a spot check.
This is fun so far. Okay. Rolling with Sasuke.
I hope you're having fun.
Hey, I saw it.
So you're looking down and you recognize some people. You see that Shiro and Hajime and Kozukai and
Hey.
Owari and Coyote are down there. And you see Owari is currently holding his sword at Shiro's neck. And you see that Naruto all of a sudden has appeared on top of the gate leading to the mansion. And he is demanding to know the situation that's happening. And there's a little bit of some banter going back and forth between them. Owari, first off, calling Coyote a traitor. I'm going to kind of paraphrase this a little bit, since these guys will be hearing it twice
All
as
right.
with the audience. Owari's calling Coyote a traitor, saying that he tried to kill Hajime, as well as he was also responsible for the situation involving while they were both severely wounded. When you encountered them on the Higeki mission.
Mhm.
While Coyote is preaching that it's Owari who was the traitor, that he was making a deal with Orochimaru to destroy the village when he stopped it. Until the situation happens where Naruto tells both of them to drop their weapons and that they're both under arrest, at which point you see Owari does. As he drops all of his weapons, and you see Coyote, he draws a kunai and he begins to dash at Owari. And you see Kozukai tries to trip him, but Coyote swiftly dodges, and Shiro goes to parry him and stop his attack, but he very easily evades that as well. And then you hear at this point, you hear a Sasuke. He goes, huh, interesting. So that's it. And then you see Owari gets stabbed by Coyote. And they're talking a little bit. You can't quite hear exactly what's happening right now. But then you hear Owari kind of chuckle a little bit. He pulls himself back, and you see that he is not wounded. And then all of a sudden, Coyote, he starts being covered in kind of a black ooze that is pouring out from inside of him. And it is holding him to the ground, forcing him to be unable to move.
The fuck?
At which point, you hear Naruto say that the Genin, your team, are currently under house arrest. And that Owari and Coyote are both being arrested.
That's a good thing I don't know those guys.
So Sasuke says, well, this is the situation that's already been taken care of. He looks at he's gonna look around. He says, I'm sure that your friends will be safe. Let's go back to training.
Okay.
So you go back with him.
I want to look up this move. What are you learning?
It's on page 650.
I just want to see it. Cool. Thank you.
Shishi-Rendon, hand-to-hand lion combo.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's the direct translation. Also known as Lions Barrage in the actual.
So because it says Uchiha Sasuke Haijutsu, he has to learn it from him?
Either him or from a scroll.
Oh, okay, I got you. Anyway, sorry.
So you two are training again. You know, you pull in a long night of training.
Okay.
So roll another train check.
Cool. All right.
So that happens. Then at which point Sasuke says, "All right, well, you'd better rest up. I'll be back there. That's all the training I'm going to be giving to you for now. You should be familiar with it enough to where you can continue training yourself.
Thank you so
much. I need to go and make sure that everything's been taken care of.
I appreciate it.
And,
if you need my help or have any questions for me about the situation that's going on, I'm here. You know where to find me."
And he says one last thing. He says, also, make sure to tell your sensei that that the favor I owed him is taken care of."
Hey, sure will.
And he walks off.
Wasted it on him?
Well, our master likes me. I'm just saying. I don't do anything to make him pissed off.
It's okay. He's only met me once, and I touched a bear, so... Well, he's met me twice. The second time I touched a bear.
Touched a bear. Oh.
Don't even...
Yeah, you can ask him about that when you guys meet again. So you're sleeping.
If we meet again.
And at this point, a little bit more recap just so you understand the situation. There was a situation while they were under house arrest. The people who were, watching them for the house arrest fell unconscious under a genjutsu. Hajime went to go grab Sasuke, or went to go to the Hokage mansion where he ran into Sasuke. Sasuke came with him, and they discovered 4 dead waterfall ninja and the 2 Anbu who were still unconscious.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much where we left off. So y'all wake up now. So Silas, you're first on the list. So what do you do today?
I'm gonna go over to the training area and train that skill another time.
All right, Shiro, what are you doing?
I'm training my house again. So I can't have him leave. Actually, let me sense check it. See if the Tsunade is outside.
You sense that they are no longer there.
Any other tracker signatures?
Nope, nothing that seems unfamiliar.
I'm training my house.
All right, Hajime.
I'm gonna go see if I can talk to Shikamaru.
So where are you going to do that?
I'm gonna go to the Hokage mansion. I presume it's.
Sounds good. And Kozukai, what are you going to do?
I'm going to the market.
All right.
Gonna buy some food.
Wait, Kozukai.
What?
Take me with you.
All right.
So you're not training?
Yes, crew training.
Okay.
Before I leave, I do search around the house.
Okay. So roll search check real quick.
What's my search at is... Wow.
So you don't see anything too fancy, but you do see a note that is left on the door when you open it. And you read it, and you see that it's from the men who were watching you, and it says, "You are no longer under house arrest. You are free to go."
That you scum. I shouted to this guy.
Owari!
It was Owari. It's his fault.
So, Shiro, you still got that Owari sounding skull, right?
No, I don't have it anymore. And I'm intentionally going to bluff that.
Roll a bluff check, and Kozukai roll a sense motive check.
Come on. What is sense motive anyway? The intelligence? Nope.
Wow.
Yes.
You believe him.
Alright.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go shopping.
I'm actually going to go train, but I'll meet you at the market.
I'll be way done before anything happens.
Alright. I'll meet you at the training grounds then.
Unless you're shopping for 8 hours.
So now we're free. I'm going to go to the
Can
training.
we get a montage?
Okay, so you get a train. Hajime, what are you going to do?
You already know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I already asked that. You're right. You arrive at the Hokage mansion.
Hello? Kamaru? Are you there? Hello?
Are you like outside the mansion,
I'm
or have you
in-
walked inside?
I'm inside.
Okay, you're walking around and you see the mission room.
Anybody in there?
You can go and find out.
I'm gonna go look.
All right, you go look. You see that there's a team currently being read an assignment by Naruto.
Oh.
And he kind of pauses when he sees you open the door, and he goes, hello?
I'll give you a minute.
So you close the door, and a moment passes, and then the door opens again, and the team walks out. And you see it's a couple of kids, people who you vaguely remember in your academy class. You know, roughly your same age. They're kind of snickering, looking at you.
What's that all about, huh?
And you hear one of the kids. He goes, "Man, I've never seen someone try to intrude on the Hokage before.
Ah,
You must be an idiot."
Nah, I'm a first.
GG.
All right, they just keep walking.
What the fuck was he on about?
So, Naruto, Lord Hokage, mind if we speak for a second?
And he says, well, we just gave out the only assignment to worry about right now. Sure.
What's going on with this team? What was I put into?
Naruto kind of chuckles. He goes, well, you're replacing someone who has died previously.
Sure, I understand that. My team died as well. It seemed fitting, I understand that, but it's a lot of drama for day 2.
Yeah, the situation that happened was unorthodox, to say the least. And yeah, this is Orochimaru, or not Orochimaru. This is
Fuck!
Shikamaru talking.
GG.
Well, GG guys, making a third character.
See ya.
He bites your neck. As Shikamaru says, it's unorthodox. He says, the situation that happened yesterday was unique, and I can't imagine it happening again. Owari's been released, as have your friends have been released from their house arrest.
Where's is Owari at home, you presume?
I'm not sure. We let him go about 6 a.m. this morning, roughly. It's currently like 9 a.m.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna head out, see if I can find Owari.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you need to know where he lives, he is your sensei. Here's this.
Yeah,
And you write his address and they hand it to you.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. So you start walking to his house, I presume?
Yes.
All right. Kozukai, you're at the market.
I'm just buying random shit for food.
All right. You're buying random shit for food.
There's dog shit, horse shit.
I'm not going to worry about charging you for that right now because it's kind of been just me implying that you're good.
Alright. But then
So don't worry about that.
I walk into the ninja weapon store.
All right. See the familiar face of the guys. How can I how can I help you today, sir?
And I immediately leave.
GG.
That guy's an asshole.
GG.
So I look
Alright,
for
you
another
immediately
ninja
leave.
store.
You look around, you see, there's the clothing store, the armor store. The closest thing to a ninja weapon store, other than that, guys, is, at least that you can see, is the exotic weapon store.
Oh, I go into the exotic weapons store.
Or I guess just exotic supply store. But okay. See, there's a man there. He goes, hello, how can I help you today?
I was looking for some seals.
Some seals. What kind of seals are you looking for?
I don't know, whatever you kind of got in stock. I really want a speed seal, so run a lot faster, and a weight seal so I can make my gear a little bit lighter.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid we don't have either of those. We only carry a couple here. If you're interested, I can always put in a special order for you to get them in. Just realize they're going to be a little bit more expensive.
How much more expensive?
Well, which ones were you looking for again?
A speed seal and a weight seal to make stuff lighter. No idea what page those are on.
So that one to make things armor, it's called a power lift seal. Let's see. The regular price on it would be regularly it would be about 600 Rio. Unfortunately, it's going to be about 1,000 with the special order.
All right, I can do that.
As for the other one, which is called a is it called Swift? There it is. The other one, that's going to be about the same price, a little bit cheaper at 800 Rio.
So 1,800 Rio.
1,800 Rio for both of them.
All right. Do you know what time they'll be showing up? A week from now? 2 weeks? A year?
Well, that all depends on how quickly I can get the order in. I'd imagine it's going to be about 2 weeks before I can get them in.
What if I chip in a little bit more cash? Let's say,
Unfortunately, that's not going to help the situation. I try to work hard and as fast as possible. The additional price won't exactly help me with that, unfortunately.
yeah, I got a few weeks. Alright, I'd like to place that order.
All right. So I'm going to need that 1800 in advance. Come back in about 2 weeks, and I should have those ready for you. What's your name?
It is Kozukai.
All right. Mark that down. Thank you very much, Kozukai.
Alright, and here's the 1800 Rio.
All right. Thank you again.
God damn. And I go to the training ground. Well, I go to the house to drop off the food first. Then to the training ground.
All right. So, Hajime, you arrive at Owari's house.
Knock, knock, knock.
You hear kind of a bit of a ruckus in the room, and or inside the house, and then you see Owari opens the door.
Hey, Owari.
Hey, Hajime, how are you doing?
Confused.
Well, come on in. What can I help you with? And he gestures you inside.
What all happened?
So, when you walk inside, you see that there are two men who are kind of they're kind of roughhousing, like kind of wrestling each other. And you see that one of them is without a doubt superior to the other one.
And,
But they're kind of causing a ruckus in the house.
who are these guys?
These are two, well, they were former bounties. They were bodyguards that were hired to defend someone who the Bounties Guild was looking for. After an incident happened at the police station and they got out, I discovered these two, and, well, I figured that they could be of some use to me. Which they did. They actually allowed us to save one of your current teammates from a situation. They're no longer criminals, they've been pardoned, but they're still living with me as they don't really have anywhere else to go at the moment.
Fair play. Anyway, what all happened? Coyote.
Do a gather information check. He says, well, which part are you referring to?
Why did he try and kill me?
Well, Coyote and me have never seen eye to eye. He doesn't trust me, as a number of the people in the village don't because I wasn't born here. But Coyote is a little bit more confrontational about it. Typically, we've been able to work together in the past because we both believe in the greater good of the village. But it appears that recently, after the incident that happened on the mission with the squad member who died, who you are replacing, he no longer trusts me, and as a result, tried to take out a part of the team. In this case, you.
Interesting. Don't worry, Owari, I understand. My whole bloodline is pretty much been killed off. I know how you feel.
It seems to be a common trend in this this team.
Yeah? It's alright. I will have my revenge.
Well, revenge is something that you should only pursue in very serious situations. You can be a very good motivator, but you can also lose yourself in the process.
If that is the case, is what will happen.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, I'm just curious. Is it possible to learn summoning? Or do you have to already kind of have it in you?
Summoning, that might be a little beyond what you're capable of right now. But it is absolutely possible to learn summoning. There are a number of ways you could go about it. But the most common way is you have to make a contract with a creature. Typically, you'll have to either form a contract, making an agreement with the animal of your choosing, or there's some exceptions to this rule that apply to more than just animals. However, the easiest way is to find someone who already has that summoning, and allow them to summon the beast or the creature that is that holds the contract.
Do you know one around here that I could learn that from? Do you have to be a summoner to do summoning?
Nope.
Well, do you know anyone that's be able to teach something like that?
Well, that all kind of depends. The jutsu itself is fairly simple. Oops, I forgot I needed my phone. The jutsu itself is fairly simple. I mean, even I'm familiar with how to do it. The more intricate part is the blood pact. Are you looking for a specific creature to summon?
Not necessarily. I'm more just interested.
Well, yeah, there are plenty of people who can help you learn that technique, myself being one of them. Just figuring out what creature you want to have as your partner is typically that first big step.
Okay, well, I'll think about it.
If you have any questions about the various types, feel free to ask me.
All right, well, I'm gonna head to the training grounds.
All right.
All right, so I head there.
Alrighty. Well, you don't think you truly trust Owari?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Sounds like you and Shiro would get along. All right, so Shiro, you can start rolling for your training. So that's it for you, Shiro. So you finished about an hour before Kozukai, so you're good to do what you want to do now.
Hey. So, let me see, I know I wrote something, I need something. No, I guess I don't. GG, I guess I'm gonna go to the market and get some food myself. I'm gonna eat your rack of ramen.
Alrighty.
You're still starving, huh?
Yeah. More so now that I just trained.
Alright, so get to eat your rock ramen. Alright, are you looking for looking for anything specific? Looking for our deluxe bowl?
No, give me 2 bowls of your cheapest ramen.
Of our cheapest ramen. Alright. That's gonna be 600 Rio.
Alright, I'll take it.
Alrighty.
Start scarfing it down. Slurping it out of my throat with respect for deliciousness.
And he goes, oh, it's been a while since I've seen someone slurp our ramen down that fast. Not since the Hokage.
Oh yeah? He used to come here?
Oh yeah, he loved this place when he was younger. Still does, but he's, well, being the Hokage, he's a lot busier now than he was.
Yeah, figures as much. That seems like a pretty busy guy.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Well, thanks for the ramen. I'm gonna get out of here.
Absolutely. If you need any more, you know where to find us.
Oh, yeah. Just may be back tomorrow.
Looking
right.
forward to it.
I'm gonna go and wonder to myself, is there a jewelry store around here?
Roll a streetwise knowledge check.
Sweet.
You're familiar that on the east side of the market, there's some more luxury stores. Or sorry, not the east, the north side. That's where the other store was.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
head to
right
that
around
jewelry
there.
store then.
And you know, there's like some flower stores up there, some jewelry, some fancy clothing, all that jazz. All right, so you walk in and you go to the jewelry store. You see there's a woman attendant. She goes, hello, how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for something like an amulet.
An amulet? Well, what kind of an amulet?
Something very simple. Just a chain and maybe some sort of ornament, metal spherical ornament.
Do you want it to have a jewel or?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
What kind of a gem would you be looking for? Ruby, diamond, emerald?
Ruby is fitting.
Well, you know what ruby does mean.
I don't.
Well,
Sex.
it's ruby for vigor.
No, for vigor.
Boo.
Not figures.
Boo.
I wasn't expecting that. GG.
Fucking bad joke, lady.
Rip.
Oh, joke, what do you mean?
Fuck you.
What? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, we do have an amulet here. That is ruby. And it's only going to cost you. Let me see real quick. It's only going to cost you 12,000 Rio.
That's a bit steep. You have something like a payment plan?
Unfortunately, we don't have any payment plans here.
Alright, I'll be on my way. I'll be back.
Of course, we'll always be here if you need us.
Alright.
Roll a listen check.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna. Alright. Say something, lady. I'll be back, alright.
And you hear her sigh. And goes, I hate it when broke people or when poor people come into our store.
I know, so I'm
gonna take out a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm gonna write down the name of the store and the address.
Diamond and the Leaf.
Alright. It's my own bingo book. Be back here. Alright, let's go, Fubuki. Get out of here.
I guess I should fucking draw that in, shouldn't I?
You're gonna have to now.
Let's go for a flat white.
More fun. Alright, I'm going home. I'm going to sleep.
All right, so Kozukai, you were next on your training. All right, so now you're good to roam around or go to bed, whatever you want to do.
I guess I could. What's everybody else doing? Is there?
Don't do it.
They're all going to bed.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody's not being held anymore, right?
Yeah, we're all good.
Right.
Now.
Cool. What time is it for me?
We're gonna say about 6 o'clock.
It's a long training day.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
still at the place.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna run through town and see if anybody needs my help.
All right.
Marshmallows.
Oh, see you later, buddy.
GG.
Little buddy, I should say.
Rip.
Dude, was that a short joke?
Yep, I'm gonna start calling you my little buddy.
Rip. Get it.
So you're running through town. Everything seems pretty calm right now. No one's really asking for help at all.
Well, good. All right. That's what I'd like to see. In that case, I'm gonna go to the arena, start cleaning up.
All right.
All right.
So you did that. All right. A couple of hours go by, so you're done with your day.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my money.
All right. Yes. Ah, welcome back. Here's your 1,000 Rio.
Cool. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have a good day.
You too.
Good night. You know what I mean. Crazy kids.
GG.
So I go home and go to bed.
Kozukai,
What?
you sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
GG.
I would have been fine with the listen check. I'm getting used to this. It's not entertaining
about
when
it.
something happens.
It's entertaining for me.
GG.
I bet. Fucking goddamn it.
Actually, no. Something will happen tonight.
Oh.
Roll this and check.
Me?
You and Shiro.
Why not?
Oh, thank God. It's not just me.
Oh, GG.
Hey.
All right. So you both wake up in your own situation. Kozukai, you awake in that black abyss that you're so familiar with.
GG. Here we go.
What? Where am I? Oh, yeah, I'm here again.
And you see that creature with the sinister smile, as always, ahead of you.
Did you
It says,
did you summon me? Summon me?
It says, yes, I have some questions I'd like to ask you.
All right, shoot.
What do you think the meaning of life is?
To live.
It says, well, that's a rather boring answer.
Right?
Perhaps you're not as big of a fan of Jashin as I once thought.
I don't even know who Joshin is, really. You haven't explained anything.
How do you feel about immortality?
For real?
It's silent.
Well, I got this thing where I kind of stopped just aging and growing. So I'm kind of immortal, but I'll still die. But I do like the idea of never dying.
And then it kind of gets a little bit closer to you. It says, and how far will you go to achieve that?
As far as Tuesday.
It kind of sighs and disappears. And you wake up in your bed.
God damn it. I can never get a peaceful night of sleep. Unless I take sleeping pills. And I go back to bed.
All right. And Shiro, you awake to see you're kind of like in a it's very similar to a black abyss, but it's got a lot more blue in it and kind of a lot more like kind of waves, like kind of like what you'd imagine a sound wave would look like.
Actually, I can't imagine. Well, if it's I can kind of imagine that.
What?
Do a knowledge check.
Check to notice that wave is. What is this? What is a sound?
I mean, I can fucking find a picture to explain it.
No, you get it. You get it. Where am I? Start looking around.
I'm gonna post it anyway.
GG. I mean, I can imagine.
I am the sound ninja god. Wub wub.
Paste. I'm just gonna move this over here for the audience.
Confirm. Wub 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 wub.
Oh my god. Why?
It's like everywhere.
Wub,
It's
wub.
kind of like that. It's not like everywhere, but it's like happening in a few locations, and it seems to be traveling.
Oh, okay.
And you see that old man who you're familiar with, who's missing the eyes, and it looks at you in silence,
Kami.
and it's still
Where am
silent. It says, "You are here in my domain."
What'd you bring me here?
Because there's something that I've discovered.
What's that?
How dedicated are you to eliminating evil?
Well, that's my goal. It's my whole purpose.
I swear to God.
I
I swear to God.
think
If you make him fight me.
I think Nick might know exactly where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I know where you're going with it too. I thought you would do this at some point.
The creature says, I believe that your friend is a less than virtuous individual. I believe that they carry something quite malicious inside of them.
What do you think's inside of him?
I believe it is the god of chaos, or at least a representative of his, if nothing less. The will of Jashin.
Who is Jashin? I've only heard mention of the name.
Jashin is the god of death and chaos. It thrives on everything that maintains order being destabilized and disintegrated.
guess that's the evil in one way. You're saying this evil must be purged?
I'm asking
fucking
you,
dare.
what would you do if your friend truly did harbor this evil?
Well, I've thought a lot about what you said. I don't think just acting based on my own emotion be something I need to do. I suppose if he puts other people in harm's way, then I suppose I'd have to act.
And it kind of gets a little bit closer to you, and it says, if you see your friend exhibit any will, any love, or any affection towards Jashin, for you to truly embrace the path of Kami, for you to truly have a grasp on my gift, you will have to end him should the situation arise.
Very well.
Good. And then you wake up.
I got a plan now. I got a plan.
Didn't see that coming.
I saw it coming the second he said, do you want to purge all evil? Fucking god damn it. You're not gonna tear us apart.
He's gonna share.
I'm just trying to bring you together.
With our knives at each other's throats.
Sometimes that's the way you get closest.
Yeah,
Naruto
look
and
how
Sasuke.
well it worked for look how well it worked for Owari and Koyote.
Or Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna go off on an adventure.
So you two go back to bed then?
Yeah.
All right. So it's the next day.
Well, actually,
What's
wait,
up?
wait.
Nope.
Before that, I stare at Kozukai for a second, and then I go to sleep.
Do I feel piercing eyes on my back as I sleep?
Get some red eyes.
Yeah, you feel it.
I'm just gonna shiver a little bit.
That next day.
Next day. All right. So Silas, you're up first.
Okay. Another day.
Another day, another
And-
dollar.
I am alive, and no one is at my door, and it's gonna be a good day.
Someone knocks at your door. I'm joking.
Oh. So I get up, and I'm gonna head to the training ground.
All right, Shiro.
As am I.
All right, Hajime.
Round we go.
Might as well go see what they're doing. I don't have anything to train right now, though.
All right, and Kozukai.
I'm gonna go with Shiro, but on the way, I'm gonna ask Shiro if he wants to go into a blood pact. That we never attempt to murder each other.
A blood pack.
Yeah.
So what, I just cut my hand.
I mean, you just cut
Cut your
thumb.
hand.
Yeah.
AIDS.
We're 12 years old. We haven't had sex yet.
Well, Shiro hasn't.
GG.
Neither have I.
So,
That butt rape, though.
My anus is still tight.
Doesn't mean he had a big dick.
This is
All
going
right.
too far.
It's going fast.
what's too far about anal rape? Come on.
GG. All right. Well, we've been together for a long time. Let's do this.
So all of a sudden, sorry, 1 second. You see an individual walk up to where you are with very pale eyes. It seems kind of similar to the Hyuga, but it's kind of off. It's a little bit different. And the individual walks up and it says, I couldn't help but overhear that you two are trying to make a blood pact.
Not
Yeah.
interested.
What do you care?
How about you take it a step further and use the sealing technique to ensure that?
How about why?
Why?
Yeah.
A blood pact is not something that should be broken.
Of course
There is
not.
no better way to ensure that that is the case than with my sealing technique.
Yeah, don't know who you are.
My name is of no importance.
Yeah, it is. If you're gonna put a seal on us.
Fine. My name is Zaku.
You, huh? Why are you so interested in putting the seal here, huh?
Oh, I'm an observer. I like to see what happens when two people are truly locked together in a battle of wills and see what becomes of them.
How about you fuck off?
All right, so both of you, what's your defense?
Oh gosh. Can I go ahead? I'm gonna go ahead and effing declare I'm moving that speed rank one. Just
And I used the substitution.
so right now it's 22.
All right, there's a garage, a garbage basket that you can use your substitution with in the distance,
All right,
about 20 feet away.
All right.
So the person goes up and they put their hand on both of your shoulders, or they attempt to.
He's putting on a substitute, and mine just poofs away.
So puts it on the substitute, and the substitute disappears. Shiro, are you going to try and evade the attack?
Yeah, so can I do a reflex or is it just
What's your defense?
22.
22. All right. You evade the attack, and the
I
person.
used lightning ray of lightning technique on the guy.
All right.
Oh,
You use ray of lightning technique on him, so make an attack at him.
Bang,
You miss.
Fuck.
Person swiftly leaps backwards and kind of smiles at you, and it says, "I see. So neither of you are set into having this blood pact."
Yeah, not with some random ass seal on this asshole.
I see. Perhaps that's more. Perhaps it's more than just the seal. Perhaps you two don't truly want to be in a pact together.
Yes. You know what? If I come across somebody who I trust with sealing jutsus, I'll go into a fucking pact with Shiro, no problem. But you, fuck you. Don't know who you are. You walk up telling us you can put us under a seal? Fuck you. Get out of here.
I only offered. I never commanded.
Yeah, you walked up to put your hands on us.
I simply wanted to put my hand on both of your shoulders. He reveals his hands, then there's nothing on them. You see his palms are completely clean. There is nothing on them.
where you live? What is your name?
My name is Zaku.
Where do you live, Zaku?
I live wherever I desire. I wander from village to village, and I live the way I choose.
It's like a pretty sweet life.
It certainly has its advantages.
Well, maybe we'll see you around. Maybe not.
Hopefully not.
Gonna get out of here. Let's go, Kozukai.
Alright. I'm just gonna glare at Zaku as I walk away.
You see Zaku is smiling at you. Also, a little bit more identifying characteristics. Zaku has long white hair, pale skin, the pale eyes, and a kind of like a whitish and blackish robe.
Is this not the same Saku that I'm thinking of?
I don't know. Are you thinking of the Sound Ninja Zaku?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
It's very clearly that this is not that Zaku.
Oh. Alright.
Said a black and white robe,
Yep.
white hair,
Yep.
eyes.
Kind of palish, similar to the Byakugan, but not quite.
All right, that's all I need.
You-
Stay away from Saku.
All right, so you two go to the training field then from here on.
Yep.
All right, so everyone's at the training field, so let's start running through those. Silas, you're up. All right, so you all finish your training. All about the same time.
I'm gonna follow Shiro around.
I'm gonna go.
It's like a lost Fubuki.
GG.
I'm just worried about Zaku.
Yeah, I gotta talk about that.
So, I guess I'm gonna go into town and see if I can help anybody out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Silas.
Okay.
Cool. Hey, bud.
What are you two doing? The other two?
I don't know.
Just walking?
I'm gonna go to the Bounty Hunter Guild.
All
I'm
right.
going to the Bounty Hunter Guild too.
All right, so Silas and Kozukai, or
Hey, Silas.
Silas and
Trading.
Hajime. Fucking
my clone.
Christ.
Dang.
Silas and Hajime, you two are walking through the town. And you see that there's an old man who's kind of walking by, carrying a very heavy bag that he's kind of dragging along the ground.
How's it going, sir? Can we help you with that?
Oh, yes, that'd be very, very appreciated.
What's in the bag?
It's a collection of books, as well as some rocks.
Should I roll a strength check?
What's your strength?
Uh,
What's your current weight, actually?
Current weight's 200. Oh, I weigh 200 pounds.
What's your current carrying weight?
Where does it say that at?
Should be under your items, assuming you've been tallying it.
I don't even know how to tally it.
Do you not have the weight listed next to your items?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got 23 on my weapon, one of my weapons, and 2 on my brass knuckles, and that's all I have.
Okay, so you've got 25 pounds on you. Okay, so you go to lift it, and you can see that it weighs about 200 pounds.
Oh, that's nowhere near my max.
Mm.
Cool.
So you can carry it. You can Hajime, you can try and carry it.
I can't carry it.
So I pick it up.
Yeah, he says, thank you. Now we just have to carry it to the top of the Hokage rock.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, I'll support you.
Shouldn't be a problem.
The old man
Seems to
starts
start-
walking up the face side.
Yeah, so you two both arrive. You're walking towards the rock. Shiro's not back yet, is he?
Nope.
All right, you two arrive at the Hokage rock face. He starts pointing up. He says, I'll meet you up there. And you see he takes a step on the rock, and you see he's now walking perpendicular to the ground.
Me too.
You've got that ability?
I follow him.
Okay. Silas, if you don't have like the tree climbing or anything that allows you to climb using your chakra, you're going to have to take the stairs.
That's fine.
All right, so some time goes by.
Hinomori is what
Okay. So some time goes by. You guys are going up and going up and going up until you eventually arrive at the top.
Perfect.
And the old man says,
Thank you very much. I can take care of it from here.
Hey, no problem. Just some local ninjas trying to help out their community.
he looks around in his stuff. He goes,
Well, there's got to be something I can do here to pay you back. Here,
and he hands you both a book.
if you ever feel lost and confused, look inside that scroll. It will help you find the answers you seek.
What should
cool.
I put in my gear for that?
Magic as fuck scroll.
What would that be?
I like that name.
It definitely a scroll. Put guiding scroll. And it doesn't have a weight. It's paper.
That's gay.
Well, it's more. It gives me more fucking to work with than magic as fuck.
It's magic as fuck. That thing's magic as fuck.
Yeah, Theoretically.
Well, thank you, sir. Is there anything I should know about this scroll, or?
No. It only helps you when you need it. That's what I have discovered in my life.
What's your
Thank
name,
you.
sir?
My name is...
Kozukai.
Give me a second. No, there's a specific guy that this character is based off of. I need to pull up his
Master
name.
Roshi?
His name is
No.
Kono.
Funny.
Oh snap! Freaking rebirth.
Kono
He
went
never
back
died.
in
That head you cut off was not Kono's.
time. He just went back in time.
Rip.
No wonder he gave you guys a magic as fuck scroll.
Sorry, I've got to figure out exact. I forgot to write down this guy's name. So how's everyone doing?
You know,
Bonsai, that's his name.
Bonsai?
Bonsai.
Is he an actual person?
Yeah, he's an actual character in Naruto.
Cool.
Okay. And my name is Silas. This
And,
is Hajime.
oh,
All
that
right.
guy. Seriously?
What?
That's the guy.
That's the guy.
Gay.
What?
No wonder he's so generous.
GG. I remember. this.
Anywho. Alright, Silas, should we head back into town?
Sure.
Alright, I walk right back down that face. Meet you down there.
I'm gonna do Superman jump. Superhero jump.
Breaks both legs. That's a long fall.
Fall damage does exist, and this is.
That's a long ways down.
Oh man,
Naruto
I mean,
did it.
that's like 1,000 feet.
Nah, okay,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
just gonna walk down the stairs.
Naruto.
Yeah, if
did
you.
it. As a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
You sure you don't want to try Silas?
I'm good. I don't want to do any I don't want to do any gamble jacks.
Alright.
All right, so Shiro and Kozukai, you arrive at the Bounty Hunters Guild.
I'm back for some more bounties.
And you go to open the door and you realize it's locked.
What time is it? Look at my sundial.
Why
Too
do you
bad it's
say
dark
sundial?
out.
And your sundial says there's a cloud in the sky.
And I look at my watch and go,
And you say it's about 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, Shiro. You really should update your clock.
Hey, when your electronics don't work, and I've got my sundial, there's some light outside. All right, there you go.
Yeah, but
So you see that there's a. So you see that there's a sign on the door that says, "We are out. We'll be back later."
When's later? It's like 7 o'clock.
There's no like clock or time or anything.
Oh, dang it. All right, I've got a better idea. Let's scout the village for criminals.
All right. So we gonna like walk around or jump from rooftop to rooftop?
We'll go from rooftop. That way we got a higher vantage point.
All right.
All right, both of you roll a jump check. You know, just gotta determine whether or not there's a hilarious failure in here.
Hey. I wish I had plus 15.
All right.
Can I do like a double backflip?
Yeah, sure.
The double backflip onto the roof.
Shout out to that one fucking episode of Naruto where Naruto's running through the forest upside down.
GG.
I'm gonna pull up that image real quick. You guys can continue. So you're running around.
Just looking for-
Spot check.
Yep. Roll a spot check.
Failed. I see no crime.
Yeah, I don't see anything that's out of the ordinary.
All right, keep running.
Keep going.
Yeah. I do
At
another
least
spot
around
check.
like 9. You take 20 then. Screw it. These rolls are gonna fail.
Unfortunately, you've already made your first attempt, so the second roll doesn't quite work.
I thought we were running around. I said we're running around again, and I stopped to do another spot check.
Unfortunately, it's just not working like that for you.
What?
But can I take 20 though?
Unfortunately, you can't take 20 because you already rolled.
Rip.
All right, so we're just exhausting ourselves for no reason. All right, I'm gonna keep running.
So,
around.
you're looking around, and all of a sudden something catches your eye towards the Hokage mansion.
All right, whatever.
Real quick,
Let's go.
I'm gonna move. Fucking. There it
Oh,
is.
GG. This one.
Yeah. The video segment is really fucking off-putting now that I've recognized that.
GG.
All right, so you see that there's a ruckus near the Hokage mansion.
Can I do a spot check to see what kind of ruckus?
It's too far away. You can't tell. Even with a rank 20, you wouldn't be able to tell unless you've got like far sight vision or owl eyes.
All right, I'm gonna keep going forward,
Yep, same.
but at a slower pace.
All right, so Hajime, you see that there's something happening as you're walking down the cliff face, and you see it as well, Silas, that there's a ruckus happening when you're going down the stairs.
It's Wu-Tang Clan.
So I'm literally on the face. Am I like fucked?
Well, it's like at the bottom of the mountain.
Okay.
Guess I go a little bit quicker to get to the bottom.
Okay. Hajime?
I'm gonna get a little closer and take a look what's going on.
All right, so you all get to about a distance where you're equidistant, from each other roughly, and you can all kind of see the situation that's happening. And you see that Kakashi is currently inside the rock face. As far as you can tell, he's unconscious and seems to be somewhat severely wounded. Now everyone can roll a spot check.
Hey, I see the symbols on the
Kozukai
back.
sees it. Shiro doesn't see this.
Rip.
Silas doesn't see this. Alright, Hajime, you do see it. Kozukai and Hajime both roll a knowledge ninja lore check. You both have that, right?
Yes, sir.
No.
You know who it is.
I don't know, or I know.
No, you do know.
All right, good.
Both of you know, actually. So you see that Kakashi was punched into the rock face by a Konoichi, who you are familiar with. It was one of the three Sannin, the only... that's not a lie. That's not right. The only female member, Tsunade.
It's not the Wu-Tang Clan.
Hey, Tsunade!
She kind of looks at you up on the mountain. And she says, "Oh, great, another idiot."
Wow.
It's red.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
What did Kakashi do?
And you kind of hear the mumblings of Kakashi. "I swear it wasn't on purpose."
You touched her boob, huh?
And she says, "I was in the middle of changing in the bathroom because I woke up late and I needed to get here this morning. And Kakashi was walking by and walked into the wrong bathroom."
I bet it was on purpose.
I want to say something, but I don't want to make it worse for Kakashi. I'll spare
Wouldn't
you.
this lady be older now?
Yeah, but she's got a juicer that keeps her kind of young looking.
Uh-huh.
She keeps herself looking young.
Older than 12 or 13.
And it was Hokage.
Yeah, you recognize her. I guess you all kind of recognize her, although you two are the only ones who are aware of like exactly who she is. You all know that she was the previous Kage, as Especially Hajime was currently standing on her face. Or was recently standing on her face.
I thought you
On the
meant
wall.
her actual face.
No, on the rock wall.
I was like, oh shit.
That's a death.
Yeah.
Next.
I'm just gonna leave that be
Just gonna leave that be.
and just watch things unfold.
Go see if Kakashi's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk by
You
and
over?
say, "Remind me not to piss her off."
And Hajime?
I'm gonna follow them.
Alright, gonna do anything in particular? Or just kinda watch and stand back.
Well, I'm gonna just pretty much just watch and stand back.
Okay. So Shiro, you're the only one who's walked up to check on Kakashi.
Yeah, I guess. Alright.
Balance check.
So I'm gonna walk up to him, and
Alright.
just I guess do a spot check his condition. How badly is he
Alright.
injured?
That'd be a treat injury check.
Alright, that's 0.
Alright, roll a treat injury check. You know that he is definitely hurting. That is your medical diagnosis.
Well, you look like you need a doctor, sir.
So at this point, you hear Tsunade behind you. She says, "I'll make sure you never do that again, Kakashi." And you see that she is dashing in your direction with a very you feel this. You sense your sense chakra is immediately triggered, and you can tell that there is a ton of chakra pumped into her fist.
I'm gonna try and grab Kakashi and jump out of the way.
Roll a
Grapple with
strength
strength.
check.
Oh god.
Oh,
Shiro.
what check?
Strength check.
Oh no. Oh. Better activate that
One
speed ring too.
passively activated.
Hey,
So you are able to rip him out of the wall, and she punches the wall, causing a huge crack to happen. Hajime, roll a balance check.
Thought I was off the wall.
I thought you were still on the wall. I thought you just stepped closer.
I meant to get off, but yeah, I can still roll it, I guess, if I didn't say it.
Yeah, I'd still roll it, just for funsies.
Control 7.
All right, you are able to maintain your balance despite the crack that goes right by you.
All the way up and cracks right through her face.
That doesn't quite make it to the face.
just
And
Kakashi's
Kakashi,
falls off.
he kind of he's panting, very exasperated. He goes, "Oh, thank you.
I
If
whispered
that
to him.
that'd been a little bit later, I would be dead."
Yeah, no kidding. I also whispered to him, "Was it worth it?"
Do a gather information check.
Heck yeah. This is
Just
gonna
gives
be
you the thumbs up.
gives you a thumb up. That'd be the greatest moment in this campaign. Rip.
So he sees that Tsunade is still kind of fuming. So he puts his hand on you, and all of a sudden you're teleported.
Oh,
And
sweet.
you find yourself in a kind of a blocky-looking alternate dimension kind of an area.
What? He still has that?
Oh shit, you're right. He doesn't.
Rip.
Shit, that was like my whole joke right out the window right there.
Oh, we told
Fuck,
all of a
good catch,
sudden
though.
grants him the power again. Doing magic.
I'm willing to go non-canon for this.
All right, no. He very discreetly kind of gives you a thumbs up. Like he turns his back to you and he puts his hand behind his back and just
And reflex save.
Nice. All right, so we probably should get out of here. Like probably maybe now. I
Okay,
want
he
to see
says,
this.
I think that's a good idea. Let's go.
Scooby-Doo, right?
Whoa. That's how Scooby-Doo sounds. Yeah, like.
I thought it was like bongo drums just playing really fast.
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka.
Not exactly like that.
So I don't know where Kakashi's running, but I'm running home.
Yeah, see, he leaps away, and Tsunade is kind of chasing after him.
Jesus.
Well, I ran
Christ.
home, so I don't know if anybody else went.
Yep, so Shear's going home. Silas, what are you doing?
What a strange bunch. It's late enough. I got my workout in by helping that guy. I guess I'll go clean up the Coliseum again.
All right, you go to the Coliseum. Hajime?
I'm gonna head home.
You head home, and Kozukai.
I was following Shiro, so I'm at that house.
All right, so you're working, and a couple of hours go by, and you're done working.
And you'll get my money.
Here's 1,000 real for you.
Thank you, sir. See you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't wait to hit level 5 when we get this full jutsu to lock all the fucking windows and doors.
It's not even gonna help, son.
I'm gonna go home and go to sleep.
I'm gonna put a password and
All
then
right.
like a exploding tag on it.
So everyone goes to sleep?
No,
Yeah.
I wanted to take a look at this scroll.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that used it if you looked at it.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
We'll see. I'm gonna take a look at it.
Alright.
I could potentially absolutely waste this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a second here. I was expecting this to happen so fast.
Page flip.
Magic scroll!
Form of a butterfly.
Okay.
Absolute cow shit.
So you open the scroll, and you see it's got a title to it, and it says, "Whenever you are lost, remember these words." You see that there are a number of lines of text below it.
Okay.
So you read the first one, and it says, "Do not dwell on the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate on concentrate the mind on the present moment."
Alright.
Do you keep reading?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna read the whole damn thing.
The whole damn thing, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I live alone.
So there's another line that says, "Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth." Third one is what we think we become. Fourth one is health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. And you start realizing something about these. They sound vaguely familiar. What knowledge do you have again?
Pull it up. I have
knowledge
a
everything.
lot.
Hmm.
Pretty much, yeah. I have knowledge, arcane lore, art, behavioral sciences, business, civics, current events, earth and life sciences, history, ninja lore, physical sciences,
Okay.
popular
Roll a
culture,
knowledge check.
streetwise, tactics, technology,
Stop that.
theology, and philosophy.
Okay. Roll knowledge check.
Knowledge plus 20 billion.
So you recognize all these quotes are in fact quotes from Buddha.
He's the thing in this?
Buddha is canon in the Naruto universe.
Alright,
Jeez.
cool. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Something every day.
So if you keep scrolling through, you're just gonna see a bunch of different quotes by him.
Alright.
I think at the last page, I have metagame.
I'm reading the whole damn thing, so.
You get to the last page, and there's just one final quote. This one doesn't seem to be a quote that you recognize, though. And it says, "You'll always have allies at the Fire Temple."
Sweet.
Gee.
Alright. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna put the scroll back in my pretty much my belongings, and I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
I'm still wearing my gear. I just felt it coming.
All right. So everyone's asleep.
Yep.
Yep.
At least I'm attempting.
Listen,
All right, so Kozukai, you wake up. I'm just gonna skip the listen check. You wake up. Once again in that dark abyss.
Alright.
And you see that familiar face, and it looks at you, and it says, "Attempting to make a blood pact. Well, that's not very chaotic."
You never told me to do anything chaotic, so YOLO?
So it looks at you and says, "Do you want to achieve immortality?
Of course I do.
Then I need to know if you're willing to embrace the will of Jashin."
What is the will of Jashin?
The will of Jashin is death, chaos, and murder.
What a neat guy.
GG.
You know, I'm a ninja, so I'm going to be participating in that quite often, so why not?
Then you should know, a blood pact with your friend would not be wise.
And why is that?
Your friend has something else with him. Something far purer.
He has water?
It kind of sighs at this. Tell you what, if you want to make that blood pact, go ahead.
I mean,
And you wake up.
well, you are a very irritating one, if I do say so myself.
she was like, "What?"
Do you go back to bed?
I sit up trying to contemplate what it said for about an hour.
So you want us to just sit here for an hour, or
I was gonna sit up for an hour.
then?
I'll go to bed.
All right. So it's the next day. You all wake up again.
Son of a bitch.
No shit. GG.
Is everyone going to train, or anyone doing anything different?
I want to see if I can find where the fire temple is. If I don't already know.
I'm gonna
so
look for
you-
a jewelry store.
I'm gonna say, based on your knowledge of that you just rolled, you know that the fire temple is at least a couple of days' journey outside of the village.
I'm gonna head there.
Seriously?
Yep.
Yeah, you might
Alright.
go rogue.
Good luck leaving the village.
Everyone else going to train?
Yes.
Going to trade.
All right. So Hajime, you get to the south end of the village. You know it's at the south gate. At which point, you see a Chunin stops you, and he says, "Well, what are you needing? What are you leaving the village for?
I need to head to the fire temple.
Do you have any papers of transit?"
Yes.
I'm going to need to see them then.
Can I try a forgery?
Are you gonna try and forge it in front of him?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do.
Yes.
Oh, why, yes.
I'm gonna turn around and try. Let me look in my backpack.
Roll that die.
Roll it.
Oh, snap, dude.
Oh my god.
What?
Done. I'm done. I'm done. Goodbye. Goodbye.
He's so skilled at forgery.
So you pull out a piece of paper that you just wrote in, and you hand it to the guy, and he looks at it and he goes, "All right, everything looks to be in order here," and he hands it back to you.
Motherfucking bullshit. Just like fucking Travis's bloodline.
That, I'm gonna let you know the 20 was the only way you were gonna get out of this fucking village.
I assume.
My face hurts.
Oh my god.
GG.
That's bullshit to the max.
All
dude.
right, well, I'm on my way.
If this was Nick, he would have rolled a 1.
Yeah.
He would have forgotten to fucking have the paper. It would be on a napkin.
I would have bluffed until I got it right.
Oh my god. All right, so you're good to start leaving leaving for the fire temple.
I'm headed
Oh.
there.
Fuck.
All right, so that's it for Hajime right now. There's nothing else to cut to him for the rest of the fucking day.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Aye, aye.
3.
All right, Silas, you can roll your training.
Are you mad that I did that, Connor?
I'm a little annoyed. I wasn't planning to have to worry about the fire temple until after the Chunin exams.
Stupid as fuck.
Why are you so annoyed, Nick?
Because now we don't have an extra teammate. We have to go looking for you. God damn it.
And it means I've got to put back the fucking training, like the teamwork exercise, a few days.
I forgot.
Alright, well. Hey, look at that. I learned it.
All right.
Anyone seen Hajime?
You know, for some reason, I feel like he just fucked over the team somehow.
Ain't seen the guy all day.
You sneeze, Hajime.
Achoo!
I guess I'll look for, see if we can maybe find him tomorrow. Or maybe he'll just show up.
I hope. So, do any of you guys want to go and talk to Owari about what happened?
I guess it's about time.
Oh, cool. Can't wait to have that one.
Hey, get out of that book, Silas.
Fucking nerd!
Hey, oh, you know what? You're right.
Hey, we're gonna go try and I guess visit Owari. See what happened.
All right, going to his house.
Yep, I'm going to his house.
You arrive at his house.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Owari opens the door.
Owari, just the guy I've been looking for.
He looks at you and he says, "Oh, it's you."
What do you mean it's me?
He kind of chuckles and he says, "Come on in."
No one
Alright,
happened.
go inside. Silas, you here?
Yes.
Owari, got a few questions about what happened the other day.
Absolutely. He gestures you all to sit down on the couch. Would you like tea or anything?
Yep, I got a couple things I want to say.
All right, he starts pouring his pot of tea while you're asking your questions.
Why exactly were you attacking him?
And he kind of turns around at this and he says, "Because he tried to kill your new team member, and because he tried to kill me."
Valid reason. And Owari, I don't know if you know this, but Coyote is a very shifty guy. And kinda enticed me and Shiro here to spy on you for him.
Did he now?
Yep.
Anything that you sent his way?
I mean, there was nothing really to report, except for that. The only thing I really did tell him was we got in contact with the Orochimaru when we went to the Cloud Village. That's about it.
I see. So that's why he rushed off so fast.
Seems like it.
Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Realize that I have no desire to harm this village or to bring in any misfortune in the slightest. So,
No,
if anything like that happens again, I hope that you can understand that I won't do anything to hurt this village.
I trust you, but I got a cool license that allows me to do a couple of extra things that I normally wouldn't be able to do. That's about all I
Can I
wanted
take a look
for.
at it?
Yeah, here you go.
And it looks at it. This is the equivalence of an Ambu license. This is very difficult to get and illegal.
It's illegal. Hmm.
It is. And he hands it back to you and he says, regularly, this is the kind of thing I would report, but this gives us a unique opportunity. We have a direct pipeline to the information network that is the Yambu headquarters. Do you mind if I borrow that card and make a copy of it?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, actually.
Shit, dogs. And he hands it back to you then. He goes, all right, how about yours, Shiro? Do you mind if I make a copy of yours?
Copy? Sure.
All right, thank you very much. And he takes the card, and you see he kind of goes into his back room, or he goes down into like his little basement room. You see he comes back up a couple of moments later, and he hands you back your card.
All of a sudden, I don't feel so easy about Owari now.
Jeez.
He says, thank you very much. Are there any other questions that you had?
Is Ishi and Pachi?
Oh, they're out right now. They've been cleared of their charges, and so they're looking for a new home to start up in the Leaf Village.
Oh, good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna go back to the Stone Village?
He says, well, they were bodyguards that were hired out here. I'm not sure whether or not they were rogue ninja or not, but simple fact is that they don't want to go back.
They make great allies.
That they do. They've provided a great number of assistance to myself and to our team, as well as they definitely made my life a little less boring while at home. Any other questions?
Can you teach me a amazing new lightning technique? Like that kunai one?
You mean the electric shuriken?
Yep.
I suppose I can work on teaching you that one.
Nice.
Yeah, you seem pretty tired from training today, but I can meet you at the training field tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
Any other questions?
Oh, also, I was wanting to tell you, Sasuke says you're even.
Ah, so we did train you, in fact.
Yes, Master, I know it now.
All right, I'm happy to hear it. Hopefully everything went fruitfully.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Once he showed me the ways, it was easy.
Mm-hmm. It's far from a difficult or far from a complex technique. Just requires the practice and training to do it.
Yes, Sensei.
Shiro, you've been rather quiet. Anything that you've been holding back?
Nah. I'm just waiting on that tea.
No, of course, of course. And he goes and pours the tea, and he hands a cup to everyone.
Oh, sweet. There we go. That's the stuff. That's some dang good tea, Owari.
I do my best.
All of a sudden, we all pass out, tied up in a water basement.
Everyone roll a fortitude save. No, not really.
I didn't. I was gonna say I didn't drink any.
All right. Well, anything else today, fellas?
Nope. That was about all I wanted to know.
All right. Do you know where your teammate is?
Hajime?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he was supposed to show up at the training field today. Never did.
I received a report that he left the village. I was planning on doing our teamwork exercise tomorrow, although it appears we're going to have to wait until he returns, I suppose.
He knows the Chunin exams are coming up, right?
Yes, I promise you before that time comes, one way or another, I will get him back to this village.
Starting to not like Hajime.
He's new. He might have different customs with his old team than ours. Let's give him, let's give him a chance here.
I like him.
All right.
He came with me the other day, and we helped out this old man.
Oh, well, that's very nice.
He gave me this scroll.
All right, looks at it, he goes, oh, this is a Buddhist teaching scroll for the fire temple.
Is that why he left?
That may be where he went, if his was the same as mine.
God damn
The
it.
report came from the south gate. Fire temple is in the south.
Hey,
Well,
I need
at
to.
least
I
I'll
want
know
to.
where to find him.
I want to visit the fire temple someday.
Well, you all had plans for you all to have the option to, depending on how well you do in the Chunin exams. You see, the Chunin exams, they're going to tell you, they're going to direct your future of your shinobi career. You could follow and stay inside the village. If the feudal lord likes you, they might even try and have you join their team as as one of the 12 guardian shinobi. As well as, if the fire temple believes that you have the virtue necessary, they also look for a few new recruits from the Chunin exams to undertake their special monk training.
Both of
So
those
my
sound
plan, depending on how these things go in the end, was to introduce you all to the whole situation and see if you could have a path. But it appears as though Hajime is rushing in one direction.
I feel like this was passive aggressive.
Get boy band.
Get on the.
Listen, you gave me the scroll.
I did. I absolutely did.
And
Get
your
on the list.
system let me roll a perfect.
Yep. I wouldn't call it my system, but yep.
He gets.
I'm not holding anything against you.
Hey,
You didn't
hey,
break
you know
any
what?
rules.
You know what? He gets there, and the fire temple's closed. They won't reopen for another 2 weeks.
Because it was burned down by an attack again.
The worst is we'll give him 3 days to return. That's it's roughly a day and a half to 2 day trip to get to the fire temple. If he's not back by that time, I'll track him down.
Hey, he could be Call of Duty Black Ops.
GG.
Carl of Duty. Carl on duty, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah.
GG. Anything else?
It's gay.
I don't have anything to train now, so I guess I'll probably go clean up at the Coliseum and call it a night.
I'm just gonna go back to the house.
As my to sleep.
So
And hopefully get one more day of training.
So,
will I be able to get an extra skill? Since Owari's gonna maybe teach me that.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Think about it.
Yeah, because to get my skill, I had to actually put that's the one I wanted, and then I trained for it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Owari's is a made-up skill, kind of.
The electric shuriken's not a made-up one.
Is it not?
Or do you mean it's custom one?
It's a custom one. That's what I meant.
Oh, that's different. That's different than the one I thought you were talking about. If you're talking about the fatal current technique, no, you can't learn that yet.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about something else.
I already have the electric shuriken.
See, that's what I was confused. I thought you already did too. I was like, all right, yeah, why not?
GG.
I'll tell you this: the fatal current technique is a rank 15.
Seriously?
GG.
Mhm.
God diggity damn.
I'm gonna
Next
go ahead and say
levels-
that my dude got done cleaning the Coliseum, got his 1,000, and went home and went to
Yeah,
sleep.
that's fine.
I just went to bed.
So I guess we're gonna cut things there. Unless you guys have anything else you're gonna do tonight before you go to bed.
I have everything that I want to be trained except for Life Disruptor. I need one more rank to actually use it.
I mean, I want to learn it.
And you're not gonna... Are you gonna make a blood pact with each other or anything?
I thought we already did it.
Nah.
No, you were stopped in the middle of it. That's the reason why I brought it up.
I kind of want to go through with it, but at the same time, nerd inside me keeps telling me not to do it.
I think you should probably listen to that nerd side you said.
You know,
Or you could say fuck the GM and do what you want.
I mean, it's not even saying fuck the GM. It's just, I don't want Shiro to kill me, so I'm trying to metagame it.
GG.
I'll still leave it to Shiro. I'm gonna ask. Do you want to do the blood pack?
I'm asleep. No, I'm just kidding. Think it's necessary?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, something tells me otherwise. But I think we should do it.
What do you think that ceiling thing was?
I feel like it was the empathy bond.
Empathy bond. What's that?
Well, it's a technique where if it's put on you, you feel the other user's emotions. And it builds teamwork very fast and efficiently. And it can also be used in reverse summonings to summon you from mostly anywhere in the world. If used correctly. But if one of us dies,
From a maximum of 3 miles away.
there's a technique that you can summon them from anywhere in the fucking world, which is amazing.
But that's not that technique.
It's empathy bond is just how you feel the other person. If you got that on you, you could just metagame. And you can summon someone. But if one of us dies, we're more than likely to commit suicide.
Oh.
So it's kind of forbidden, not really, but not used anymore.
Right. Well, maybe you can wait.
I mean, we could just do a blood pack and keep our words. Shake with blood.
I think I'll wait.
All right, up to you.
Then I fall asleep.
And you, Kozukai?
I'm gonna try to get inside the dark room again. So concentrate check.
All right.
It's time.
Roll a concentrate check, and you succeed.
All right. So what's Joshin's will? Then I want to become immortal. So how do I do this?
It looks at you and it says, cause chaos and kill, and when you do kill, murder for Joshin.
So I just say, Joshin, check this out and kill somebody.
Oh, there's a ritual that you'll learn once you go far enough. But you're still early on. We're not going to have you worry about that quite yet.
All right. Pam and I stop concentrating and go to bed.
All right.
Roll,
And so we're going to end it right there, then, I guess.
roll a listen check. Zabuza put an empathy bond on both of us. Wow.
All right, fine. Roll a listen check.
No.
No, both of you roll a listen check.
No, please.
No, both of you roll a
please.
listen check.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not rolling.
Both of you roll a listen check.
Look at
I
that.
don't want to roll.
All
Look
right.
at that.
You roll the listen check, and you You do fine. You know, you don't hear anything.
All right. Amazing. Wow. Fucking Christ.
Oh, sad.
I'm kind of regretting not getting that seal put on me.
Would have been interesting to see what would have happened.
We would have had the empathy bond, which would have been amazing since I wouldn't have to learn that technique to summon Shiro.
No, that'd be pretty sweet.
And in
Wouldn't have to waste a skill.
in Zack's Mist, you'd be able to know exactly where each other are.
Yep. Kind of a little bit regretting it. A little bit.
Just a smidgen.
A little bit. Yep. But the second Shiro goes into rage mode, BOP.
GG.
Can't do that yet, son. Not yet.
I would also get rage mode, which would be awesome.
GG.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been another episode of Naruto D&D, prepping for the Chunin exams for Campaign 2.
Yeah, boy.
Stay tuned for the next one.
Your heart stopped. Pump. If you don't like this video and get a free car. No scam.
Like this video and there's a chance you'll get a free car. That chance is 0%, but there's still a chance.
That's not a chance. It's 0.1%.
0.001% that Nick will buy you a car.
I mean, go to our Patreon.
So you see that this bear is kind of oozing, in a sense. Like there is something, like a kind of black aura on it that seems to be dripping off of it.
I reach my hand out to see if I can touch it.
Oh, you're saying he's gonna lose a hand.
You reach your hand out and you touch a bear.
Oh.